All right, guys, welcome back to the WeMaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're an avid member of the channel, keep on doing that great job. We really and truly respect that as well. How to become a member? Just by clicking the join button, and YouTube will lead the way from there. So, as you saw by the title, we are going to be reporting on the World Cup 2023 for ladies. We have Canada versus Nigeria. We have a few things before we get into the game itself, which is the starting 11, impact players in the starting 11, bench players, predictions, players out because of such reasons, and the group updates. So at some point, we might go outside that as well, like other teams that played. If you want to report on that, no problem. All right, so thanks yet again for another beautiful support towards the channel. And as what we said, we are what 600 and something away from 10,000. So let me get it. Yes, and where to watch, we will be providing it inside the Discord while we actually do our commentary on it. So we have Fana Minat, massive respect. Thanks for being here, sir. Fana Minat. Let me go through the groups so far. You have Group A, one match played in Group A. New Zealand took on Norway. They defeated Norway 1-0. They did had a penalty in that game. Could have went up 2-0, but they missed the penalty. But New Zealand starts very good. Now you have Switzerland playing Philippines in the next game for that group to decide how it looks after round one. Group B, Australia defeated Republic of Ireland 1-0 as well. Sam Kerr is not on the team at this point. All right, so that's a big drop off for them, at least in the striker position. All right, yes. So Canada versus Nigeria, which is Group B. That's the one that will shape the group after round one. All right, yes. So that's the games that played before, and now we have others coming up. Very good tournaments so far. Let me know how you enjoy those two games. All right, Chuck says, how can I watch the game? We had said that we're gonna put the link for the game in the Discord. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm watching it on my phone, and I will stream it in my Discord, so you can go there and watch it as well. And I will do my commentary on it separate. But it's not going to affect you in the Discord. It's going to just work. But the game will not start until an hour time. So you can just give me my time for me to explain and do my normal show. Okay? Yes. Thanks for being here as well. B. Douglas, how you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. Then we have our brother Chris Smith in the host. All right. So we heard that we had Ajibade had some problems. I thought that we heard that players will get red cards because of a previous event. All right, we're going to make sure we confirm those so if you don't see them in the Nigerian team, it simply means that they will not be available. All right, never looked at the date. I think tomorrow the live stream. No. It is today. It is today, early morning for me. Yeah. So we should have the official lineup out now, I think. Let me try and check FIFA to see if the lineup is out. All right, yes, because FIFA doing a good job. All you can do as well, people, if you want to keep up with the information, you can always use the FIFA site. They are not showing the game as normal, but you still get enough information from it. As you can see right there, you click it, it upgrades way faster than Concacaf. They are doing a much better job than Concacaf. All right, yes. So even though they don't show the game there because of TV rights, obviously they need to pay the players, so that's how it has to go. All right, yes. So because of TV rights, that's why they don't show it. Normally they show it for the rest of the events. And I forgot to tell you guys, you can vote at the side if you think it's going to be a draw, or you think Canada will be winning, or you think Nigeria will be winning. So we have the starting 11 here. We're going to go through them to see how strong it looks to you. All right. Yes, we're going to go through them. So give me a second. All right. Ooh. All right. This is the substitution. Okay. Nadozi as the goalkeeper. Okay, and you have Sheridan, Kalen Sheridan. So those are the starting goalkeepers. All right, so so why are they? I don't understand. What is it? Something glitching in the system? Because we're so waiting for the actual lineup. It looks like they're taking too long with it, because we're seeing substitutions, but we're not seeing the actual starting 11. So give it a little time, people, to get let we give it a little time before we could see the starting 11. Don't know why they're playing with us, but yeah. One second, guys. I'm just sharing this link to my other platforms, so people could know that I'm live. Please do smash the like button as soon as I come in. Ask away a question down there, aside from where is the link. All right. Yes, aside from that, yes, because I've already answered that, and it will be provided, and it's going to be the same thing every single time when you come here. So I don't think you necessarily need to ask if you ask before, because it's going to always be presented closer to the time on the video, and it's going to be pinned, so you don't have to worry yourself. All right, so we're still waiting. All right, let me see possible lineup. Let me see if they do update this as well. Still possible lineups. Let me see if we have it on Twitter, the main lineup on Twitter. All right, Martin Baker says up JD. Martin says 3-2. Marciana says Nigeria winning. Island Card says big up JD. How much more minutes for the match? The match will be starting 4:30. It's like under almost 50 minutes. 50 minutes. So we want the lineups as well. All right. So this is good. This is good. Starting lineup. All right. We're gonna get the starting lineup here. Okay, starting lineup for Canada. We have Leon, Sheridan, Buchanan, Quinn, Rose, Grosso, Rivieri, Idema, Lawrence, Gillis, and Leon. That's the lineup for Canada. Okay. Well, this almost, I think they need to make a few adjustments here. But it's similar lineup. It's the similar lineup that we're getting right here, because it just comes out 2 minutes ago. We have not. I'm looking for the starting lineup for Nigeria now. All right, because it's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. Let me reshare it so I can put it on the screen until we get the official one. Let me do that for you. 1 second, people, because we have to keep up to date with these things. And guys, you can definitely go and follow me on the Imaxit football Twitter. All right. Yes. So this is the lineup for Canada. Let me know how you feeling with this one. Let me know. Let me know. All right. Yes. And Africans, you can come in when you want. You just let me know, and I will open it for you. All right. Yes. So Sinclair, Sheridan, Buchanan, Quinn, Rose, Grosso, Riviere, Idema, Lawrence, Gillis, and Leon. All right. So Leon, that never had much game time, as what African said, she's starting. So definitely looks like okay. All right. I can tell you this game is going to be a good game. All right. This game is going to be a good game. All right, Africans, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open a channel that you can come in. All right. Yes, I'm going to open a channel that you can come in. All right. Yes. So just give me a second. Let me open. Honestly, answer. Do you think Nigeria can keep their cool under pressure in this match? And Nazi, I want to see because the problem is that Nigeria look good against the United States. I think it's going to be a similar level, similar level. Yeah. So I have to wait and see because Nigeria looked very good against New Zealand. New Zealand won their first game against Norway, but Norway never present the same amount of threat. So I want to say we have to see in this one. And they handled themselves properly in the second game against the United States. So I don't know why they would not handle themselves good enough here. You understand me? All right, so I'm in the talk 23 African, so you can join as soon as you want. All right, and you can give your take. I am trying to get the Nigerian lineup so we can give you the information. All right, Nick Brown, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, and massive respect. As you come in, make sure to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. All right, so Africans, you can come in there. All right, we just having the lineups altering. All right, so we have the lineups out now. I think this is the official lineup that we do have here. So Ennadozie in goal, yes, definitely she. This is exactly what I wanted. The goalkeeper that I expect to command the box properly. So this is going to add something quality, some extra quality towards the Nigerian backline. Alozi, I picked her as one of my players that I think will kick on the right way. Oh wow, Demi Hen. Yeah, yeah, okay. This is a say. No, 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 no. The left back changed. All right. So yeah. Okay. Anamono up front. With Ashola. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right. So it's a physical force. Oh my days. This is going to be a good looking game. Not Dinazi. I think this game is going to be a physical battle. Up front, definitely up front. I want to see how they work this one out. And obviously, this is being pushed by the suspension of players. So that's the reason why they don't go they don't go stronger as all you would have wanted. All right, let me show you the bench. All right, let me show you the bench. All right, so the bench. All right, so this is the bench. So players are suspended off the bench, off the team. All right, yes. So as you can see, players are suspended off the team itself. They are going to be back for the next game, I think, and it's worth bringing them there because they are some of the top players. All right, so let me see if I have Africans in this thing. All right, so Africans, are you here, Mister? Let me see if I'm hearing. I am pretty much up and running. Let me know what say you. Let me keep it right on the screen right there. Are you okay with this lineup coming from you? Because I think most of these players, you said maybe a few changes. I mean, um, All right, so guys, if you're looking from the Nigerian side, let me know if you're okay with this squad. Remember some of the players them that you wanted in the team. Ajibade, she is not in the team, so she offers something different because with she in the team, you'll have T-Pin going deeper, and she can be more flexible to create directly. Clearly, in this one, they're saying that she's gonna play out wide, so it makes their team a little bit different for this game itself. And I do believe that they would have wanted their full strength team. But at the same time, you have to say that these players are so much quality. Even if they're gonna miss one game, you would still take them for the tournament. Would you agree with that, Africans? Okay, okay. All right. So let me make sure to give some people some shout out. Jesse Fleming out. Big up. All right. Yeah, Warren, she's out. Gary Powell says, bless up, bless up, bless up to you as well. Football Global, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Guys, please do smash a like on a share and subscribe. And D Nazi says, yeah, I would agree with the current squad, given the suspension. All right, thank you very much, D Nazi. Massive, massive respect for the support. All right. Yeah, so we have Ennadozi in goal. You have Demi Hen with Osinachi as the pairing of centre backs. Then you have Plumtree and you have Alozi over there. All right, so it looks like a lot of people got suspended, man. Ardega and you have Ochibi as the deeper line players. Oshola and Anamonu in the center of the park, and Deborah and T-Pain out wide. So that's the starting 11 that they had. They had to feel, to be honest. And when you look at it, you have to say that, yeah, this is the best one they could have fielded. Ebby would come in. A lot of persons said they never want her to start in the centre back pairing, but I think she will have to come on at some point. Imaran will come on at the left back. I'm surprised that she never started at the left back side. Yes, so they do have and then you have Esther. Esther could possibly come in and try something. Yes, so they do have additional pieces. So this showed me that the team is not as weak, because if you have main players out and you still have a full strength 11 plus replacements, maybe not as deep, maybe not as deep as what you would want it to be, but it still showcased that you still can be, you can survive over this match. And I would agree, a draw in this game would be fair, a good result for them. But if they get a win, that they could be over the moon. Okay, okay, all right. So African still confident, even with Fleming out, because so if Fleming was fit enough, where would you put her? You would put her in midfield, and then who you would have dropped out of this team? Rivera, Sinclair. Oh wow. Ooh, all right, all right. All right, all right. So wow, that one is big. KD, right? Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Number one guy said Canada for the win. I think Canada will win that game. All right. And Chuck says Nigeria will win. All right. I want all of Concacaf to do well, minus United States. Oh God. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Oh my days. All right. So yeah. I will have to see how the game works, like how the game starts, and then I will definitely decide how it's going to truly go. You know, I still believe that Nigeria, I have to see what they have to offer in midfield, because Nigeria and Italy have the similar problem, you know, will control the tempo inside, you know. If they don't have certain personnels, and I do believe that if you take out the wide players, them like that they normally had in the team, I think that don't give them the width that they are looking for. And now you have Ashola and Amono, which is much more forward players, like more striker type players. So their move, even though they do move well, especially Ashola, she moves well. She will move out of position. So I still believe that in the middle, Canada might outrun Nigeria in the middle. So I just want to see if Nigeria can hold up with them in the middle. And if that's the case, Nigeria can look for good things in this game. Once they can compete with them in the middle today, I think Nigeria has a shot. Fortune H says, correction. Fortune H, maybe you don't know that you have someone here names Africans. That's what he calls himself. That's what he calls his channel. All right. All right. So yeah. So maybe you need to listen a little bit better the next time. All right. Yeah, man. Before you address someone else, because no one said anything bad, and no one calls anybody Africans. I have never done that. He calls himself that, so I have to address him as that. All right. Yes. So I think you never listen well. Nigeria needs to stay disciplined and not pull out of position to get a result. Canada needs to be solid on the defense and watch the speed of the Nigerians. All right, number one guy said Canada 3-0. Our Africans, your time, your time. 2-1, you're sticking with. Okay, okay. They said they're not here. They said they're not hearing you, but I will fix it. I will fix that. Uh, yeah, but I will fix it. I will fix it. Yeah.
That maybe Nigeria can take advantage of. For that, but the midfield, like you said, that's where a lot of this game is going to be tilted further in one way or the other.
I said I'm fixing it, Jason. That's all on my brother. That's all on me fix me something, my brother. All right, that's what me fix it, man. I said I'm fixing it. You said it one time, and I'm fixing it, man. I'm fixing it, Dan. Just give me a little time to fix it. All right, so Let me just go right here. Sorry about that, Africans. My
No, it's all good. It's all good.
yes, yes. So it should be good, yeah, yeah, man. But I just can't do everything as fast as everyone wants it. Let me just get the link for the stream so people can see it. And Nazi says Nazi says I know you like Ashola, but with her recent history with injuries, I am not so confident. All right, massive respect. All right. Yeah, all right. Well, you have to use what you have. That's the reason why we said that. You have to use what you have. All right, no problem, no problem. They should be hearing you know. I'm trying to get the lobby up and running so people can get to watch the stream. Yeah. So give me a second. Yeah, so it's supposed to be stream. It's showing now, and then it's supposed to be on right here. So inside the chat, we should once the time comes, the game should start. You know. Yeah. So we're there waiting on the game to start. It's already in the lobby. So please, if you come in, guys, give me your predictions. We have 30 more minutes to go. We're gonna look at some of the key players them today because a few of our players them that we wanted in the game looks like they're not even going to play. You know. So Africans, disappointed you are seeing a few of these players not actually available at the start.
But it sucks when you don't have your full squad. But you know that injuries are part of the game, so there's nothing you can really complain about too much. That's why you bring 23 players. You know that injuries are part of the game, so there's nothing you can really complain about too much. Yeah, that's why you bring 23 players. So ultimately, I think when you're looking at this, I mean, you look at the depth players who might come off the bench here. I mean, you know Sinclair is not going to go the full 90. So a player like Sophie Schmidt, who's been maintaining a high level and needs.
Yes, I'm hearing him. I'm hearing him. I'm hearing him.
Yeah. Speaking of injuries, I think one player to watch because we don't have Desiree Scott playing, a player to keep an eye on will be Quinn. They are going to be of that. We don't have another CDM option. But I think with them, they'll be able to really progress the ball one way or the other and defend well as long as they're able to stay healthy. So Quinn is now the most important player to watch because they are the final line now in front of the center backs, which are there. And then the backs, Kadisha Buchanan's probably going to have to be on Oshuala in terms of just marking her in the full pitch. And that'll be an interesting matchup, and just in terms of just the physicality that they both play with and the speed and the technical ability. So I'm very curious to see how that works and how that looks. Vanessa Gilles isn't one that's always going to progress, but ultimately, you're not going to have your healthy squad always. So all you can really do is just play with the players you have, and then ultimately hope that you have the best strategy and the best way, and you hope that everyone has their best games. But you play for these moments, and when injuries come, that's why you have 23 players. So next player up, and that's when they start.
All right, so people, we're just checking out working on the sound as it goes. Yes. So if you have if you experience any technical difficulties, it's because I'm fixing it on the way. I do agree with you, and I think that teaches you how good the coaches are for these things. All right. So if you're getting any echo, you just let me know in the comment section. All right, we'll try and get it sorted out along the way. Yes, but I
No,
think this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for you to for you to for you to find out how good your coach is, and how your team can adapt, because obviously the size of your squad is not that big. So for instance, like Nigeria will learn more about your team if they have to take out 2 3 players out of the team, you understand me, and shrink the squad. So this game they're gonna learn more than just the game, just the result or whatever situation is. They're gonna learn about the players themselves, and how they are adaptable, and the coach itself. I think we're gonna learn a lot, because if Nigeria can pull out something with a much more weakened squad as to what their full strength is, um, I think it's going to be even more dangerous. So I think it's a bit of both, It's a bit of both.
no, agreed. And I think both teams are comfortable playing with the ball, but both are comfortable soaking up and trying to muddy up the midfield and move the ball from that standpoint. So I think this is going to be a lot more transition than it needs to be. And if that's the case, teams that move, and that's where you look like at a player like Deanne Rose, who has that pace. And I'm going to make a few like assumptions and just looks and just a few just combinations with this. When Canada played Australia at the end of last year, or middle of last year, that's one of the things that they were able to do with a player like Nichelle Prince, where they absorbed some of that pressure, but then once they were able to move the ball out wide, they were able to get players like Nichelle Prince to really just have pace to do a lot of things, and she had the space to do it. I think Deanne can do the same thing, and I think that's where something that Nigeria will have to be careful with in terms of how much they commit in terms of the press that they're going to try to set up. If they try to go in the midfield, you have a Julia Grosso who can turn and find those open spaces to move the ball into. So I think you have to be mindful of the width there, which is why I think having a Deanna Rose is very crucial for the squad. Any player with pace is there. But I think with D, that really does throw it up. So I think that's the one thing we'll have to see. And with both coaches, I think adjustments have been my criticism for both of them. I think both come in with plans, but then the question is when something isn't working, how quickly do you pull the trigger on the issue? And I think that's where you have to really look to see what they're able to do. I think Bev sometimes waits a little bit too long to make adjustments,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Randy has the roster to make adjustments, but doesn't always choose to do it. And so I think depending if something doesn't work, like say Canada's strategy doesn't work well and they're getting run over in the midfield, I wonder how long it takes, say, Bev to adjust to that, and vice versa. What if the press is not working for Nigeria? I wonder how long it takes Randy to adjust to what's going on, maybe drop a player back into the midfield to give some more support or move from there. I think that's going to be the more interesting thing because I do have my criticisms for both coaches in terms of how quickly they adjust to what is happening on the pitch, right? And we saw it today, right? Norway didn't adjust to what New Zealand was doing
Mm-hmm.
until it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
too late. And I think that that's going to be a story. If things are figured out quickly, and I think at this World Cup, like we said earlier today, there's maybe 3 or 4 teams which maybe are pushovers. Everyone else will give a tough matchup. So you're playing quality sides who know what your weaknesses are, but also can try to exploit it to different degrees of success. How long does it take the coaches now to adjust to that and try to put now their players in a better position to succeed based off of what their opponents are doing? I think that's going to be the more fascinating thing to watch up in this game.
I do agree with you. I do agree with you. Let me try and get some comments here. Yes, guys, share it around. Let me know if the sound for Africans is coming through good enough. You're not getting any echo, all right? Because sometimes you guys are having two devices running at the same time, and then telling me that you're getting the echo. So it caused me problems as well. So let me know if that's the case, all right? Yes, let me know if that's the case. All right? Yes. So let me shut this off right here. Yeah, let me know if that's the case. All right. Okay. Okay. And those. And Nazi says, the Nazi says, how can you be so confident? No, I think some people just say what they say in the chat. All right. Sian Bowen says my prediction is Nigeria 2-1. So Sian Bowen definitely. Even will show you all the problems. Them. All right. Wow. All right. Okay. It's someone upstairs says that Nigeria will be winning. Well, that's how it is. That's how it is. Uh, Colleen Quest requested Colleen Quest 5. Yeah, oh Colleen Quest always will say Canada is a big score. You have some people that comes in the chat, they always have a big score. So their big score is to say that Canada will batten Nigeria today. So the way how people talked about Canada Africans, it's like Canada should be one of the teams in the party to win this all. You see this team as that? Because if that's the way you saw it, you shouldn't be worried about Nigeria because Nigeria should not. Nigeria is a team in progress, not necessarily a team to win the entire competition. So why is it we see Nigeria as so much of a threat, and at the same time people put in Canada in the bracket to say that Canada should win everything?
I think when it comes to Canada, the main question for them is always, as Sinclair has aged and gotten older, where's the scoring coming from? Right? If you look at how they won the Olympics, right? They played solid defensively, got a penalty against the US, won in PKs versus Brazil and Sweden. So there's a degree of respect that you have to give them because they've won a tournament in basically the ugliest form, where they just sat back, defended well, and then took their chances when they presented themselves. So from that, you have to give them credit. But where they aren't taking as much credit is where it's, well, okay, now when you look at their games afterwards, right? Yes, they've beaten Brazil twice, lost to them once. They beat Nigeria once, drew them once. They beat Australia twice, but when it comes like their top competitions, they played Spain, had opportunities, but Spain had the run of that game. When they played England at the beginning of last year, England, it was more of an even game, but you don't see that creative aspect. The other thing, which is I think a big injury that we're not talking about as much, is you don't have a Janine Becky, who
Mm-hmm.
is maybe that Swiss Army player you can play anywhere, right? Becky's played as a fullback. She's played as a nine. She's played as a winger. She's played as a 10. Becky is that player that gets that. And I think without that consistent delivery, she is a player who has a very good IQ and understanding with Sinclair, where they just make eye contact and they know exactly what they're trying to do. You don't have that anymore. So the scoring, like I said earlier today, is going to be difficult to kind of build in because the most prolific scorers for this team from a club right now are on the bench. Chloe Lacasse and Evelyn Vienne. Right? Chloe Lacasse was arguably the best player in the Portuguese Women's League, but she's coming off the bench. And where she deployed, she'll probably deployed more as a winger, not as a striker, which is what her natural position is. So when you have things like that, it's the consistency of the goal scoring hasn't always been there. So I think that's where people are hesitant to give Canada that credit and give them that respect. But they have to give them the respect because they did just win the Olympics. And they did it in a way that was, I mean, it wasn't pleasant for the eye, but they got it done. So you have to give them respect for getting the job done. But you can also take a step back and say, though you did that, now you're going to be playing more quality sides, and you're going to have to outscore some teams, not prevent them to score. We can see that you can prevent them to score, but if you give up one chance and that team puts it away, where are you going to get that goal from when you're chasing? Who's the player who's going to do that? And I think that's the major question that people have with Canada, which is why you see that dichotomy of conversations where it's, yeah, they could win it, but at the same time, they're not really a real team. They're not as much of a threat as people give them credit for.
All right. So guys, for the persons, Chuck, you ask for the link. We provided a link right there. It's the Discard. Once you click the Discard, the reason why we did it like that, because these videos are licensed. You can't show them on the internet right here, or else you're gonna be copy strike. All right, and I can't just do one video to get copy strike to not have a channel, or else you're not gonna have anywhere to watch it. So all you just need to do is click the link and just go in the Discord, go in the lobby section, and you're gonna see something says live, and it says JD31. So once you click that, you're gonna see the screen here. It's counting down, and as soon as the game starts, the visual will be on the screen. So Chucks, it's not hard to find. It's always right there. All right, the match is in the Discard, and we're the time is running down rapid, so you don't have to worry. It's gonna be here very fast. All right. Yeah, so African, sorry about that, but I had to make sure people know where to find it. So guys, remember, let me see if we can get at what 10 more subscribers. Let me get up the subscription to at least, when you finish this video, let me finish it on 9,380 subscribers. So we want 20 more subscribers for this video, because our aim is to pass 10,000. All right. All right. So yeah, I do see that. I do see that from your team, Africans. I do see that from your team. And to be honest, I think with all of those problems, if I do see you come out and play well, that's actually a positive as well. Like if you still rotate your pieces them, being that you had an injury, all right, but you still rotated the pieces them, and you come out and you still control the tempo against a Nigerian team that we rate highly in terms of the pressing and the speed. I think we have to start giving Canada some good respect, because this is a good opponent for Canada to try and see if they can control the game and do something in it. But if they fail to do so, then we are not going to put so much pressure on them, because we know that they have the injuries and everything. But we have to still ask the necessary questions, though, Africans. We have to still ask slight questions. So,
Oh,
how deep your squad is, and we have to ask those questions.
no, that's a fair question, JD. And I think the reality is, like, every team is deep. Every player, every fan has their thoughts on how good their squad is. I think this is one of the more talented Canada teams we've had in terms of just young players playing. My question is always, how are you going to deploy those players? I think that's where my question with Bev always comes, which is, you have players who can play well, but are they put in the best positions to succeed? Which is why I always say, is it the best team on the pitch, or is it the best 11 players on the pitch? I think this is closer to the best team, because you have players in their more so natural positions to succeed. And I think that's, once you get to the bench, that's where it gets more interesting. Because again, I always bring up a Chloe Lacasse. She's a 9 at her club. And just because you can play out on the wing, it doesn't mean that that's your best position, right? I understand the logic of putting, like, getting 50% of you is better, of one player is better than 90% of another player. I understand that logic, but at the same time, you need, in order for your strategy to work, players have to fill specific pockets of space and do specific workings and movements. And if you're not able to do that, then you're just left in a position where players, their natural instincts take over, right? I always say this in high pressure situations, you revert back to your basic formatting, which basically means you start to play like you normally do. And if a player is going to play like you normally do, but then now they're taken away from what the team strategy is that the best for them? So I think there's definitely players that can definitely play well and can really move well. I think you will definitely see movements and switches probably in that 60th minute range. That's when Bev likes to make her changes, in that 60th minute time frame. Probably like an Evelyn Vienne, a Chloe Lacasse, maybe a Nichelle Prince, and definitely a Christine Sinclair. I think those 4 players are probably players who will maybe come off at that 60th minute just to kind of see what they can do. And then that's where you'll see some of the depth of the team come through, right? From Sophie Schmitz, the Lacasses, the Evelyn Viennes, and players of that nature. It'll be very interesting to see, but ultimately, I think, yeah, this is all going to be on coaching and adjustments, and I'm looking forward to see what they're able to do with that.
All right, so not to think too far ahead, but are you guys looking at like the next round, if you would want, you would settle for a second, or you will have to go for first based on the fact that you're playing. You're matched up with group D. So group D, let me explain, let me show people who is group D. So you have group D, and the team that the group that we're doing is group B. All right, and it's matched up with group D. Group D has China, Denmark, England, and Haiti. So you think that Canada trying to make sure they top this group and not to make a mistake to ending up facing England? Because obviously everyone would have England as the favorites. So are you guys looking that far? Or you're saying that no, you have to get some points on the board first before you even talked about that far?
Look, the conversation with this team has gone from we could get bottled in the group because this is a tough group and we respect all the teams here to you have to get a result and not have to face England. Like, if you want me to put the very confident Canadian hat on, we've beat Australia twice with not even our full squad. We did that last year. So if that my fully confident Canadian hat on, I'd say yeah. So I'm not as worried with the matchup. I know it's a different matchup now. The teams are different, but they played them. There are players who weren't going to make this team who started in those games, and they played and they did the job. So am I as worried? No, that's what the fully confident hat on. But if I'm looking at this
All right.
realistically, Ireland will give us trouble because they are a low block team. That's what Canada struggles against. They struggle breaking down low blocks. It's just been a thing recently. When you look at Nigeria, Nigeria transitioning gave them trouble, right? Take positive or negative from that. Like I said, I don't take too much because they weren't full squads both times. But the thing was, Nigeria gave them trouble in the transition and turning them over in the midfield. In Australia, they should have Sam Kerr back for that game. And if not Sam Kerr, Mary Fowler's a thing. You have players who are playing all over the pitch who can cause you trouble. So there's no easy game here. In theory, this is the easiest game just by the play style, but it's not an easy match. So I think for Canada, they can't look too far ahead. They have to secure the points that they need before they start thinking about who they want to and not want to play. Because ultimately, if you start worrying about who you will be playing, you'll be watching who you think you wanted to play versus playing them.
Oh,
So they got to take care of their business here first. And I
okay.
think they're going to come with that mentality.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. All right, so Marciano, the link is pinned at the top, which is the Discard. So everyone can always go in the Discard, um, and it will go straight to the lobby, and you're gonna just see JD31. You just click it. Visual will start soon. As soon as it's available, I will be streaming it, but it's already on there just for people to know where to go. You're gonna see something says live. All right, so it's not a problem. And guys, they said we need to get to 100 likes before the stream starts. What you do when you hit the like button, it helps the visibility to push forward. All right, and if you want we to be here for the entire tournament, you have to keep on supporting it. Yes, we have like 10, 12 more minutes to go. So I think coverage will start pretty much soon, maybe closer to the 5 minutes mark, because they can't just start as soon as a game start. You know, they have to do warm-ups and everything. So we are gonna get coverage soon. But the link is right there, Marciano. And if you want in the future, you want to call in via the Discord, it's good to be inside the Discord as well. All right. So give me some predictions. Firewall says Nigeria 2-1. He's going with Nigeria. All right. Yes. I think you have something. Vanessa and Buchanan are two physically imposing centre backs. I think that will help you today because Anamono and Ashola, they are very, very big. You understand me? Like
Yeah.
big forward players. So maybe that's the way. No, I think I would have normally started those two centre backs as well, naturally.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think it really changes anything, but I think it actually cancel out the forward threat of the physical threat of Nigeria. So maybe that could help Canada to start settling the game faster because they can deal with the physical threat that even United States and other teams fail to deal with. But and the size of the Canadian players are very big, you know, so that will definitely help in Canada when I'm looking at it. And I don't see Nigeria changing so significant in the game. So maybe the style that they want to play, the variety is not there based off who is left off the team today, based off suspension. So maybe if you can nullify this style, you might have put them in some problems. But if they start getting crosses in easier, TPing, getting in areas and slipping past Rose, which I know Rose is very good, and Leon will track back as well. So if I do see them have any problem over there, then I know that Nigeria is real, you know? Yeah, for today. Yes. Once I see them slipping past there, I'm saying yes, Canada in trouble. Yes. And then we have Gart. Big up yourself, Gart, man. Massive, massive respect. Warren says, look for Rose and Lawrence overlap. I don't
Yeah.
think overlapping comes so easy. Overlapping, you don't just go out and overlap in a Warren. You have to start pinning down the team from time to time and have an
Eh,
advantage to overlap, because if you overlap and then leave your winger and lose the ball, believe me, you're in serious problems, because remember, the Nigerians are incredible fast. You understand me? Obviously, not as everybody faster than Payne, because Payne is more of a cam, more than a winger. You know, yeah. So maybe you're not gonna get the speed from over there. You get me? But you have to be careful, and this is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be. I just can't wait until it's kick off, because this is definitely going to be a good one. Let me see if we get any coverage as yet. All right, let me
yeah.
see. You're getting coverage from the stadium.
Yeah, I'm getting coverage from the stadium, but I'm on the Canada broadcast here, so we're looking all right here. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking fine. Stadium's starting to fill up. But yeah, I think ultimately there, yeah, I see the sofa score lineup now here. It's not right at all, but that's all good. They went with numbers versus actual logic. So good for them. Good for them. Sofa score. I'm happy. But no, I think ultimately that's going to be the thing. I think you can't overlap necessarily. I think this game is going to be won or lost with those second balls, right? When balls are sent in, then it turns into when you win. If you get turnovers off of those, the team that can transition off of that the best, I think gives themselves a better chance of winning, because both of these teams can transition either as a group or individually very well. So I think that's going to be the key thing for both teams moving one way or the other. So I'm very much looking forward to see how that works and what's able to go from there. But ultimately, it's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be a very good matchup. Jade Rivera, I'm happy to see her back healthy and playing. Future of that fullback position coming in, looking very good in her limited moments at Man U this year. So looking forward to seeing what they're able to do. But ultimately, it's going to be a good matchup. So I am here. I'm ready for it, and I am hydrated. I'm ready to go.
All right, take your time, take your time. Let me get a few comments. Gart, yes, Canada playing Nigeria. Gart, it's on the screen, it's on the screen. Every time when we are doing things, even if you just come in, you're gonna always see it somewhere. So we have the lineups running up. It's gonna be starting soon. In 6 minutes, we're gonna get coverage. Obviously, this site that I'm using starts exactly on time. Yes, so we have to just wait until the on time come, and then we just jump straight into it. Dan Bass comes back again, says 3-1. So Dan Bass not changing on his big prediction. Guys, if you just came in, give me your prediction, because it's coming down to the final moment, guys. Final moment, and I'm getting G'd up, because remember, it's literally 4:30 in the morning. So I'm just getting my energy. So I am feeling some good things happening today. All right, I am not saying what those good things are, because I don't want people to think that I am fighting against Africans. So I'm not telling anything. Martin says, 3-2 Nigeria. And Dima says 4-3. Dima always have some pretty predictions. I had one says 3-2 Canada. Guys, Canada cannot lose today, because if Canada lose, we are not going to see Africans.
Oh, I'll
Because
be back. Oh, you
Africans, it's the
relax.
one day that you make a video of your channel and they're going to come and find you. Because one thing I know, they like to look for people. So, oh my days. All right. Wolf, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. I don't know, free guess. All right. I don't want to win any diamond. I just want to see the damn video.
But JD, all the diamonds you
Yes,
can
yes.
win.
It's score 8-8. We're watching it on. But they're talking about diamonds like I care about diamond. I just want to watch the
Uh,
game, because I want to see
yeah.
what's up. They said in 5 minutes, so I'm expecting that it shows clean still. It shows clean. We don't have any itching or anything. Yes, so guys, we need 10 more subscribers to reach our target for the day, to reach 9,340. All right, our aim is 10,000 in the end, but we will take our time and build back the game, because we know that you guys, we haven't been uploading often enough on this channel. But after 2 or 3 games, everyone will be back here. We can all use some diamonds in our life. Demo, this is not that. These are fraudulent things when they're saying these things. These are ads. I don't need ads in my life. All right. Damien for McGregor, big up yourself, man. Massive, massive respect. All right, let me know if we have 100 likes on the video. All right, let me target 150 likes on the video in total. All right, a small amount, it's achievable. We have more than 150 people here, so we are 150 at the end of the stream. That is our target. So if we do more subscribers and more likes, that tells us that we are doing a good job. All right. Yes, so I'm going for the draw, guys. I'm going for the 2-2 draw, and I think it's going to set up this group very much good. I think this group is going to go down to the wire. Even though Australia had 3 points in their first game, I don't think Australia going through is a straightforward thing. I don't believe so. I think this group is going to come down to the wire, people. I'm not asking a JD. No, 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 no. I never promise you any jersey, and I am not rich. All right. In Jamaica, it's not hard to be rich in Jamaica, because the normal standard of living in a different country would consider you being rich in Jamaica. So I know you are rich in Jamaica, but we are not rich in Europe. We are not rich in Europe. Yes, and we're not rich in America. At least I am not rich in American currency. Don't know about Dima. Dima works every day, so Dima saves all of his money. A lot of money he has. I honestly want Nigeria to win, and I'm cheering for Nigeria. I had one. I don't know if it's because he has an African background, being a Jamaican, but I don't think so. I think it's it's the fight against Africans. It's so what you have to say about that, Africans? It looks like some of the Jamaicans then betting against Canada because of that reason.
JD, I was watching a video on someone posted. It's like, hey, I am supporting you. I am Ghanaian, and I'm rooting for you, Canada, because we are behind you. I'm like, sir, the only reason why you're saying this is because you're Ghanaian. Okay, so I'm not gonna go after you because I get accused of that as well. But ultimately, that's fine. I mean, that's why we love sports. We love the camaraderie of it. We love the rivalries of it. So that's fine. That's why it's fun to go back and forth. It wouldn't be as fun if it was just one side or the other. But
Well,
it's going to be a tough,
well for
tight
me,
matchup, and I'm here.
well for me, I can't bother with the war every single time. Okay, so guys, we have gotten the coverage now. Finally, we have gotten the coverage. All right, we're just waiting on a few ads to pass, and then we're up and running. The ads showing some cartoon girls in some bikinis, so let me clear that. And then we are good. All right.
All right, JD. I'll join you at halftime then. All right.
Okay, Africans running away. All right, all right, all right.
I'm not running away. I'm not running away. I'm just I'm here. I'll see you at halftime
All right.
because I want to be able to take notes and not talk over things and react in the Discord. But yeah, I'll see you in a minute then.
All right. All right. So Africans says he's a little bit busy, you know? Totally understand.
We'll see how I feel at
Let
halftime,
me let
as
me
they say.
let me know if you're getting coverage and you're getting sound and everything is working well for you inside here. Let me see if I'm getting any sound right here. All right, so sound is coming through good enough. But for me, I don't need the sound because I am commentating on it myself. Yeah. So both teams on the field, it's running good. Yeah. Demon Africans take things a little bit personal, so give him his space. Let he returns when he feels comfortable. But as you know, I am rooting for Nigeria. But I think that's not something wild to know that I was going to root for Nigeria, you know? All right, so kickoff. All right, let's see how it goes from here. Kickoff, how it goes from here, guys. Make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Get the people in here. Let them know that this is where it's showing inside the Discord. Just click the link, and you can go directly there. If you want to see the game. All right. And that's how all of the games that we're going to be streaming will go. All right, so for lineup, yes, it is a 4-2-3-1 Nigeria using. All right, Nigeria has Nnadozie in goal, as you know, a back four. All right, a back four. All right, a back four. Onachi as left back, okay. Plumtree as centre back with Demi Hen as well. All right. Yes, I'm a little bit behind the kickoff. All right, around 30 seconds, but it is running smooth. All right. Yes. So don't mind the delay. So we have Plumtree, Demi Hen in the centre back, Alozi as the right back, Ochibi as the deep line midfielder with the border, and then the three behind in front of her is TPN, Anamono, and Ardega with Ashola up front. All right, that's for Nigeria. All right, so we're gonna get the kickoff here a little bit delayed, but it's still working nonetheless. All right. All right. So let's get it now. Let's get it. Football Vision, 80 time coming. 80 time coming with England. Believe me. Good time for that game. I am pumped for that one. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Fast start. All right. Nice. All right. So Ashola. Kickoff Canada. Canada goes inside their own half. Reset it. Goes straight back to Nigeria. Nigeria played it back. Demihen on the ball. Not the best clearance there for Demihen, but not the best controlling there as well. So Leon, the first touch, it looks like a slight bad control there from the Canadians, but they're throwing inside the half of Nigeria. Good press here from Nigeria to win back the ball. So Nigeria should be having a throw-in inside their own half, and almost on the halfway line. And one of our best players, which is Alozi, tried to get a throw-in. The game starts a little bit fast, but it's not under control. It's not like any one of the teams getting off crispy passes. A next poor pass here from Canada, straight back to Nigeria. Nigeria reset it back to Nnadozie. Poor pass there from Nnadozie. Goes back to Canada. Canada could start an attack. Good defending there from Nigeria. Nigeria won it in midfield and tried to start an attack and a next poor pass again. A next poor pass again. There from okay, that is Anamono kicks it away. A next poor pass right there. So none of the teams actually settled as yet, guys. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Recovery there from Canada. Canada on the halfway line. Lawrence goes into midfield, goes over the top. First ball won by Nigeria. Nigeria will clear their lines to get it back on the halfway line. And good clearance here from Canada. And Nigeria gets up the pitch with one play. This is something that you have to look at and say good job from the Nigerians. And it proves that Canada respecting their speed. So they have a throw-in around 10 yards inside Canada's half. Allows over the throw-in. So say, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Ava says, Arthur says, all the way, Nigeria. Wonderful Nigeria coming down the right hand side. Oh, a poor pass of Nigeria, but the ricochet went back to Nigeria. Nigeria tried to get essentially wonderful recovery there from Canada. But the second ball won by Nigeria, and the tackle was, it's a tough tackle. It's almost a 2-foot tackle there coming in. So Nigeria have to be careful with those rough tackles. All right, yes. But the game started pretty much balanced. Both teams not so strong in the passing at the start. All right, they need to work on that. All right, both of them can do much better on the passing side, much better, to be honest. All right, but it's big stake. All right. Oh, okay, good recovery here from Nigeria in the middle. All right, poor pass again, straight back to Canada, straight back to Canada. Canada trying to get a few passes from the back, which is pretty much easy because no one pretty much marking them. Trying to step up in midfield, coming down the right hand side. Let's see, good recovery here from Nigeria. Clear their lines, and it will start back with Sheridan in goal for Canada. Canada will start building from the back yet again. Leon dropping deeper. Lawrence works into Giles. Giles go back to Buchanan. Quinn dropping deeper. Pressing here from Nigeria. Good set of passes here from Canada, to be honest. Canada coming down the left hand side. Alozi in good position. Pushed back Canada inside midfield. Good turn here from Canada. Coming down the left hand side. Alozi puts a foot in. Got a tackle on it. Deflected it. Leon can't get any space. Wonderful here from Alozi. Wonderful. Wonderful defending there. So a throw in here for Canada. Wonderful defending. Lawrence overlapped already. All right. Good hold up here from Leon. Leon tried to get it inside the box, but good recovery here from Nigeria. And they are looking for a penalty. And they said goal kick. Nothing given. Just a strong challenge. No. Leon trying to look that penalty. You know, she trying to con the referee, but she did not get anything off that one. Wonderful call there of referee. All right, clearance. Enadozi plays it up. All right, good. Not the best hold up here. Nigeria struggling in midfield. Good recovery here from Canada, and Canada getting a good spell, in which they are putting in consecutive passes. All right, Canada coming through the midfield. Buchanan squeezing up the pitch. Rose back to Buchanan. Buchanan back to Giles. Both of them at the back. Looking for passes. Rose hold on to it. Played it back in midfield. Quinn on the ball. Quinn tried to squeeze it inside, and they cleared by Nigeria. Good pressing here coming from Canada, to be honest. So let's see if Canada can find the space right there. Giles back to Buchanan. Buchanan has the option to keep it wide. She keep it narrow. She kept it narrow there. Back to Quinn. Quinn back to Buchanan. Buchanan tried to keep it wide, but they can't get around the Nigerian squad there. Can't. All right. Plumtree stopped Buchanan line driving pass right there. Yes, so a throw in coming here for Canada. Let's see if they can create some problems. Jack, how you doing, man? Can you please give the link? The link is pinned at the top. The link is pinned at the top there. All right, this is good control here from Nigeria. Nigeria trying to start a fast counter. Let's see. Put it over the top. Give the Canadians something to worry about. A poor pass again from Nigeria. The ricochet went straight back to Canada, and Canada will keep the ball as long as possible because they can't be hurt without the ball. So they're going to keep the ball as long. Nigeria has to come out and try and press them. But Nigeria looking comfortable to sit back and let them play through them. Wonderful work here. Canada coming down the right-hand side. Good spacing. Worked essentially a poor pass here from Canada. And Nigeria, right in the center. Nigeria. Oh, my days. Nigeria struggling to pass through the press. The high line of Canada. Canada coming down the right hand side, whip it in centrally, cleared by Alozi, but it still remains lingering around the backs here, and they will win a throw-in to relieve some pressure. But Nigeria struggling with the first ball. They are struggling with the first ball and to pass through the line. Once they can get composed on that, they could be a problem because I can clearly see the speed. Plumtree trying to go long. Poor throwing, goes straight to Canada, but the ricochet went back to Nigeria, but Nigeria cleared their lines and it goes straight back to Giles. Giles go back to Sheridan and it resets again. Buchanan, Giles, Lawrence trying to overlap here. They went long, cleared by Nigeria. Back to Lawrence, good turn here, and she's coming down the left-hand side, and you have a few options to get it centrally, and the shot is on! Ooh, over the top here from Sinclair. That's a good chance. That's a good chance to at least get it on target. I think she did poor not to get it on target because she had space. She had space, but she tried to put it top bins. But she had space, no one close to her. Someone trying to get close to her. So she definitely realized that she messed up that chance. She messed up that chance. The turnout is good no good though, JD. Not bad. Okay, alright. Massive respect, Jay. Guys, remember to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Thanks for getting us to the target that we do have here. Sinclair won't miss many more of those. Oh my God, this man. Oh, an expression again coming from Nigeria. Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria starts slow. The passing poor. You know? But let's see. We have faith in the Nigerians. Africans feeling confident saying he's here. So a foul committed by Nigeria right there on Sinclair. So a free kick coming up. Jack, listen to me now. I'm doing my commentary. I said the link is pinned at the top. So please, if you can't see the link, I don't know how to help you because it's pinned at the top for everyone to see it. So I don't have to post it 50 times because I have to focus on the game itself. All right. So just show me a little respect, Jack. All right. Yes. Not a good game. Okay, not a good game. I think it has not started to flow the right way. So the free kick comes, short free kick here. Try to work it centrally. They got it on target, and I think that should be a foul. But they said continue to play. All right, Canada on top of the 18. Can't find any space. They have to work it right back on the halfway line. And then you have Lawrence trying to go over the right hand side. One-on-one here coming down the left hand side. Oh, good turn here from Canada. Beats one, beats two. And the short-driven cross got cleared. And it's a throw-in. All right. So Canada definitely outplayed Nigeria at the first 10 minutes, but failed to get a clear shot. The only one came from Sinclair, and that was not on target. All right. All right. So Canada resetting back to Giles to Buchanan. Buchanan will go over the top again, and she get inside, but I don't think Leon would have gotten that because it was too heavy. The bounce took it outside for a goal kick. But Buchanan is the one that pressuring Nigeria. So if they can get out one of their strikers to get an error, I think that will definitely help. But at this point, they need everyone to be as compact. Possession at this point, 58% Canada. In contest, 19% and 23 for Nigeria. The first bounce went to Nigeria. Alozi on the ball. Let's see if they can get off a few passes. Alozi went over left backside and a poor pass from Alozi again. But Canada greeted her with a next poor pass as well. Cleared by Plumtree. And now it's back to Canada. So 12 minutes. Poor from Nigeria from in terms of the standpoint of possessing the ball. Wonderful through pass here over the left hand side. Canada trying to find some space, had to reset it. We have Buchanan back on the ball. Acres of space for Buchanan. She can do whatever she wants. Giles back on the ball. Let's see. Nigeria getting deeper and deeper. Every Canadian player on the halfway line, but a poor pass here from Canada. Gave it back to Nigeria. Nigeria cleared their lines, go straight back to Canada. So Nigeria not taking any risk. Damn. Let me know if you think that's going to come back to haunt them, because I think if you make Canada keep on going back to you, it's going to come a time when they're just going to score. If you keep on letting them dominate you like that. Without nothing coming back. Through pass here from Buchanan, but cleared by Nigeria, and you had Quinn passing it back to Buchanan. Now you have Giles trying to through pass it, and it goes through. Let's see her whip it inside. Oh, she tried to cut it back, and it's a corner coming for Canada. Pressure continues. Pressure continues, guys. Pressure continues. Dockland says, JD, well up in the ladies thing. Sinclair showing vast experience and still physically nibble, but she don't have any pace. Victor George said, Nigeria is sticking with plan. Appreciate your work. Yeah, man, massive respect, Victor George. I'm just hoping that they can keep it and let they feed. All right. So the corner coming in, let's see, because once you go in, all right, a corner comes in, keeper came, cleared the lines, and Canada cleared it, and second shot, and then you have Nigeria will be breaking here. Nigeria trying to go, and that's a foul, but Nigeria should, that could be a red card challenge. That could be a red card challenge. From Canada, because Nigeria was on the break. Nigeria was on the break. Let me see. This could be a red card. This could be a red card challenge. Oh, that's from Quinn? Oh, no, it's not going to be a red card. It's not going to be a red card. She went through with 2 foot, you know. The intent, it could be a red card. It could be a red card. It could be a red card challenge, but I think because it's the first one, they're not going to jump to give it, you know. It could be a red card challenge. Quinn could have gotten a yellow, okay? And that's what I want. And guys, once you go inside the discard, just go in the lobby and you will see a link says JD31. Just click that and you will see the one highlighted in red. Go in the lobby and the name that highlighted in with live on it, you click it and the game is showing right there. Perfectly fine. All right. So whale wax, that's where you can watch it. All right. All right. So the free kick coming here for Nigeria. And it's 60 minutes in the game. Still 0-0. I think it might be around 30 seconds ahead. Not even yellow. Yes, not even yellow. But I think it could be a red card offense. Worst, it was in transition as well. But it's a first offense. I guess so. Yeah. They were lenient on that. I know if it was the other way around, you know, it would have been a different way, you know. the bias, you know. All right, so short free kick here, 1-2 here coming from Nigeria. Good spacing. Let's see. Yeah, take your time. Take a few passes off the ball. Yes. Even when Alozi tried to get around Leon there, but trying to do too much there and tried to go too hard, and she over dribbled there and went outside. So a throw in here for Canada. If it was a Nigerian player, it would have been already. Yes, I don't like to go in the conspiracy, but I saw it in too much tournaments. Good 1-2 here from Canada. Who is that? Idema coming down the left hand side, and she went outside, and they called what is that? A foul? If Alozi brought her down. Let me see. Oh, what are they asking for? Okay, let me see. Let me see how you look at this now. Idema was outside here. She was already outside. She was outside. She was outside, and it went through. Yeah, you can't give it in. Nothing can't be given there because that would have shown the bias. That should have been a yellow for sure. Yeah. They have to keep it the same way, you know. So a free kick coming here, Leon over the ball over the left hand side for Canada. Yeah, but she have to put her tackle in her first post. Oh, the keeper came out. That's a foul, referee. You can't. They call nothing on the. Oh my God, the ref. The girl hit the girl. And, oh, okay. Let me see if it's a collision between teammates. No, it was a collision between teammates, but it was the play. Oh no, it was a player. It was a player actually touched the keeper, so that's a foul, just the same. Consistently, I is all I ask for. Okay, these women tackle both foot. Yeah. Very. The game is getting much better. The game is getting much better, guys. As you come in, please do smash the like button and get us to 150 likes. All right. Get us to 150 on the likes button, guys, and share the likes, share the video around so we can get more visibility. Definitely subscribe and keep on running up the subscription. Get us closer to the 10,000. We have Nigeria passing out at the back now. Let's see the through pass. Tried to get the through pass, but nothing was there. A press here coming to the goalkeeper. Sheridan had to clear it long. Nigeria won it back in midfield, but can't get it down. They can't get it down. They just got it down and was fouled. That's a foul. That's a foul. So Nigeria should have a free kick coming. Yeah, Nigeria kind of getting back in the game now. Trying to take a few more risk here and there. Yeah. And you can see that Canada struggling to deal with them. Wonderful true pass here. Let's see if we can get almost there from Nigeria. And no, Canada under pressure. Quinn clears it, and it should be a throw-in for Nigeria. So Nigeria has a chance to put it long inside the box to create some problems for Canada. So let's see. And this is coming from the left-hand side. A short throw in here from Nigeria. Deflection. And it's Nigeria throwing yet again. Put it inside the box. You have big players. Short throw in again from Nigeria. And it went outside. Waste of throw there. Waste of throw. Waste of throw there. You have to make these things count. All right. Early throwing here, picked off by Nigeria. 1-2 here from Nigeria. Good strength here from from Canada. But Nigeria recovered, and the ref said play on. Good slide tackle here from Canada. Throw in Nigeria. So a little fight there. The link ain't working, man. Sports League. The link is working perfectly fine, my brother. I just heard people click on the link, my brother. All right. Just heard people click on the link and inside they're watching. All right. I just heard that. The link is working perfectly fine. All right. All right. No, Canada trying to play out from the back. All right. Canada try to work in midfield. Good work here from Canada. Oh, good deflection. So Nigeria could capitalize on this. Nigeria breaking down the left-hand side. Wonderful turn here. Let's see. All right, wonderful. Finally, they can turn. All right, Nigeria coming down left-hand side, cuts inside. Good strength here from Canada, but oh my God, good strength here from Nigeria as well. 1-2 here from Nigeria, works it inside, and a shot is on. Oh, what a save! What a save! So Nigeria brought a save out of Canada, and it's going to be a corner coming up. All right, it asked me to download an app, and yet I can't wait. Okay, no problem, Sports League. You can just go try somewhere else. All right, but it's the discard. We don't need anything. Discard is just a normal worldwide thing that we try to use a means to make people can come together and show and do screening and stuff, and that's what we did. All right. All right, so the corner comes in, cleared by Canada, and it opens up, and Canada clear their lines. No, so it definitely Nigeria getting a better spell in the game and created a good chance, to be honest. Not the best, but okay enough to get some respect from the Canadians. So a throw in here, plum three, try to go in. Poor pass there, Canada on it. Canada coming down left hand side, Idema. Leon breaking. Yeah. Oh, the passing from Nigeria is shaky. Pass back there to Inadozi. Poor second ball. Goes straight back to Canada. Nigeria won it back. First ball on the halfway line. Pressing coming here from Nigeria. First ball. Oh, Canada still won the first ball and the second ball. The third ball there, won by Nigeria. Nigeria trying to look some space. This could be problematic. All right, wonderful. Nigeria coming on the right hand side. Good spacing. Good spacing. Good spacing. Still on the ball. Let's see. A 1-2 here, and she can't keep it inside, and that's a goal kick. Because Alozi, she had a good handle, but I thought she would have tried to whip it into the far post, but she never did. She never did. Beat them like Mike Tyson. No, man. No, she was on the ball, and I'm just waiting on her to do something, but she decided she's going to continue to dribble. So Alozi need to make her decisions faster. All right, so we have Giles coming out in midfield. Grosso dropping deeper to try and pick it up. Buchanan forced it. Riviere got under pressure. Maybe some tactics have to come from the Canadian, because definitely Nigeria finding some loopholes. All right. Throwing here coming from Canada on the halfway line. First ball went to Canada. Second ball went to Nigeria, and it's a second throwing for Canada deeper in the half of Nigeria. So maybe they can go to the box. No, a short throwing here for Canada. Canada trying to get it under control. Wonderful, wonderful here from Canada. But they are being pressed by Nigeria, not like before when they just gave up everything. Nigeria still pressing here and there. Maybe not full press, but at least mid press. They're trying to activate. 1-2 here from Canada. Worked it. Oh, poor control. And now it's a throw in for Nigeria. Play it back to your defensive players. Don't rush. Canada are going to win, Apache says. It's a good game so far. We are 25 minutes in. Both teams had a chance. I thought that Sinclair chance was a little bit better, but Nigeria showcased that if they get in even half chance, they can turn it into a bigger chance. All right, bad clearance here from Nigeria. So throwing back to Canada. Uh, 1-2 coming from Canada, and a good pressing here from Nigeria. Good 1-2 here from Canada. Reset it back to the back line. Giles back to Buchanan. Buchanan pressing into midfield. Try to go long. Rose trying to use her speed, but she's finding it a little bit difficult to get on some of the plays. Most of the Canadian plays breaking down right there. 1-2 here from Nigeria. Tried to go over the top, but it got picked off. And then Rose again. Rose on the ball. Good last ditch tackle here from Nigeria. Nigeria have a chance to start the play. Nigeria get it over the left hand side. Wonderful break here. Nigeria coming down the left hand side. Good. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Come on. What they call here? They call a free kick the opposite end. They call a free kick on Anamono. Wow. Oh, is that? Oh, it went that way. Oh, it went that way. Adiko Koya, the link is pinned at the top. It says discard. That's where we are watching it. That's the only place I have to give you because it's not working on the FIFA. It's only working in the discard, and the link is pinned at the top of the page. All right, Niger pressing high. Let's see. Buchanan back to Riviere. Wonderful turn here from Quinn. A good through pass here. Canada coming down the left hand side. Good break. They have a lot of space. Let's see what they're gonna do right here. She put it centrally and she got a header and it was wide. And it was Idema. Idema got away. Got a chance. Not a half chance. A half chance to get her head on that. But that's a good opportunity coming from Canada there. The first time they got the flank over the left hand side completely free. So they are working their way and it's a good chance, you know. It's a good chance. It's a good chance coming from Canada there. Enadozi cleared our lines. Oh, and Canada coming again. True pass here. Over it pass there. It's gonna be a goal kick. Enadozi need to do better with her kicks. She need to get it over the halfway line and let the forwards contest for it because definitely it's causing our team some pressure because they're coming back the opposite direction very fast. It's an open game. Canada only passing better. Yes. The threats first ball went to to Canada, second ball went to Nigeria at Alozi. They're gonna give it to Canada. It's gonna be Canada's story. Nigeria needs some composure, man. Needs some composure. They look definitely better on the offensive side, like the forwards. For Nigeria looks a little bit better. Anamono, even though a lot of you guys don't really rate her in Nigeria, she is looking okay. Ashola looks very strong, very strong. She looks like she can run past everybody. If you do give her the opportunity. 1-2 here from Canada. Canada coming down the right hand side. Good recovery here. Plumtree putting in a good shift. Good shift today. And we have just passed the 30 mark. So throw in coming here for Canada. They're gonna try and get it inside the box. All right, clearance here from Nigeria. So Canada will reset back on the halfway line. Giles back to Buchanan. Buchanan goes over the top. Good pass here from Buchanan. Proper control. And Riviere working it centrally. And they're going to go for a shot here. Blocked by Nigeria. Nigeria cleared their lines, but get it under control finally. But, oh my God, what kind of back pass is that, man? Clearance. Oh my God. This is stressing sometimes, man. The back passes and the lack of control in the play. All right, wonderful. Nigeria coming down now. Got acres of spaces on the Canadians coming down the left hand side. Let's see now. Our 1-on-1. Canada got back. They're gonna try and get it inside. Good block here from Canada, but the ricochet comes straight back to Nigeria, and it went out wide for a corner. All right. Every single time Nigeria gets the ball, they look like they're gonna do something. Yes, it's a corner. It's a corner. If Nigeria can just relax themselves and just take their time, TP need to get into the game a little bit more to dictate the pace. All right, so a corner coming over. All right, went okay. This is not a bad corner. Centrally, keeper came, never really claimed it, and then you have a wonderful push here. Put it back inside the ball. Why are you cutting in? Even though it's not a bad cutting as well, and it's a second corner. It's a second corner. Anamonu went for it. It's a second corner. All right, all right. So game on. Game on. Lawrence and Buchanan could have played for Jamaica. Okay. All right. So it looks like Nigeria getting a little bit a spell. Boy, oh boy, this is looking like a tight game, you know. All right, short pass it there and keeper claim. Oh, the keeper does not look comfortable. Nigeria on the top, over the top, over the top, over the top again. Nigeria second shot over the top this time. So at this point, it's 4 to 5 shots, one on target for Nigeria. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Possession dominated by Canada, but definitely both of them look dangerous. That goal is too hot to be. Okay, oh my goodness. Goal Nigeria? No, no, it's not a goal Nigeria. And unless I'm that slow behind. Okay. All right, Nigeria breaking. Alozi coming down the right hand side, trying to get it under control. Put it into the far post. Let's see. Oh my God. She couldn't get it down. All right. Hold up. Good hold up here. Nigeria working from the left hand side. Try to play it centrally. Poor pass. Poor pass there. Poor pass. Poor pass. Walnut Host says, JD, is Quinn a man? No, no, no. Come on, man. Come on. Oh God, man. What? Why you have to ask a question like that? Why you have to ask a question like that? So, it's a ladies' sport. It's a ladies' sport. All right. Yeah, so let's stay as a ladies. Come on, man. Over the top here, and Nnadozie will claim it. So Nigeria will start from the back. 35 minutes on the clock. All right. Nigeria have to come out and balance the books in terms of possession base and control. Even with the little possession, Nigeria go over the top. A super ball. It went. Oh my God! Run. Oh, Nigeria. Oh my God. And they call a foul. Oh my God, man. Nigeria pulling. Oh, Africans. I thought that Nigeria. Oh, God. The key, guys, this keeper, it's like five situations, and the keeper looks very much shaky. Nigeria getting more confidence, all right, because Nigeria pulling off the biggest chances of the game. What is that, man? All right, guys. All right. Ooh. Um. So Canada definitely trying to look something because Canada need to push off the Nigerians because the Nigerians are so powerful. I told you guys it's not gonna be a walkover. At this point, it should have been Nigeria being 2-0 up, to be honest. All right, so let's see. All right. Alozi coming forward, breaking on the right hand side. Let's see if she can acting like she's Cristiano Ronaldo, getting a lot of confidence and good defending here from Canada. But Nigeria still on the ball. Canada failed to get them off the ball. All right, wonderful. They are resetting back to the defensive third. Tried to play it over the top, but I think that was a shoulder in an offside position. And it will go to Canada, restarting. Buchanan pushing it forward. The link is pinned at the top. The link is pinned at the top, my brother, of the page. Just click the top of the page and you will see the link. All right? Yeah. Because remember, I have all sorts of things in it, so I can't always be sharing links when the link can be pinned at the top. So it's at the top, all right? And once you go in there, you go in the lobby, and then once you see the lobby, you look for the live name. All right, good press here coming from Canada. Works it to the left-hand side, but a bad control, and this was picked off by Nigeria. But Nigeria, oh my God, man. Nigeria is clumsy inside the box as well, man. They have to be more tidy. Leon almost got something. And it deflected back off her. And it will be a goal kick for Nigeria. But Nigeria is creating their own problems. Their own problems. They are the ones creating their own problems. Nigeria fighting, but Canada is a top team, people. So don't think that Canada is an easy team. Clearance here for Nigeria. Let's see if she can get it under control. Wonderful 1-2 here and a quick turn. And Nigeria on the back, front foot trying to press. And they call, that's not a foul. What kind of foul is that? Anamoni turns and it's not a foul. It's just pure strength. No, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. I am telling you, the girl would have been in a good position to actually get into goal. That is cheap. So Canada coming down the next side, I'm telling you that this officiating is kind of dodgy, man. All right. Should be goal kick there for Nigeria. Not a foul, man. Not a foul. Jason, say what you want to say, big man. That's not a foul, Dan. So I'm not going to even argue with you, because you're just trying to say things to look away with people, Canada look beatable by Jamaica. Okay, float management. I told you that Nigeria is better. They have gone better in their development. Obviously, their passing has not been so good. All right, Nigeria breaking down the left-hand side. Let's see. Good spacing, good spacing. Good overlapping as well. Get it to her, get it to her. Good 1-2 here. Nice spacing. Let's see. Take her on, take her on, take her on. Cuts inside. Acres of space to the far post, and that's a corner. I'm not going to argue with you, Jason, because everything you say is gospel. So nobody can argue with nothing, because whatever you said, that's how it goes. So it makes no sense. I'm arguing. I'm not going to argue. That's what I said. I said that is not a foul, and that's what I stand with. So I don't have an argument. Other people say the same thing, so clearly it's me biased. So it looks like it's me you're trying to go off. Well, today is not the day for that, A short corner here for Nigeria. Back post. All right. This should be goal kick for Canada, and it's 40 minutes on the clock. 40 minutes on the clock. So almost 5 minutes, 4 more minutes or so to go, because I'm 30 seconds or 15 seconds behind. So I think it was a good first half. I think it's a good first half. Canada building from the back. Pressed in the midfield. No real trouble. I think they need to improve on that in the second half. Good through pass here from Canada. All right. Rose coming down the right hand side, tried to whip it to the penalty spot, but it was cleared by Nigeria properly. And then Nigeria tried to 1-2 break here. But yeah, Buchanan starts to read it. She's trying to get in front of the striker now, because once you let them take it down, that's where Nigeria has the big advantage. The strength of the forwards. Good hold up here. She tried to clear her lines. Throw in here. Alozi, try to go long. Good hold up here. Let's see. Try and turn. All right, good pressure as well. You need to press the ball. All right, wonderful. There, clearance there from Nigeria. Throw in on the halfway line, left hand side. Canada. All right, them bias as well. That's what I'm saying. All right, so nobody will fight with you, sir. All right, no one will fight with you. People from Jamaica, people from Nigeria, people from Space said the same thing, but you said the opposite thing, and you alone right. All right, then keep. I told you you're always right. So why we are going to debate? We're just going to avoid you, and we say what we want. You can't fight us. All right, Canada trying to get a little spell. 1-2 here from Canada. Under control. Let's see, keeps it over left hand side. True pass. Oh, I think that was. Oh, they kept it in. Keeper came out and held it. Alozi, Enadozi went over. Let me see. Oh, she's okay. She claimed it well. She claimed it well. But good work there from Canada. Good work there from Canada. Princess Media TV, massive respect, man. How you doing, man? I had one. Don't argue with Jason. Leave him alone. Let him live. Let him live in his own world. uh, yes, man. We are good. Just trying to seal out the first half. So we know that second half coming. All right, a foul here. Who is that? Sinclair went down because of a challenge. Ah, she got a little bit clipped, but yeah, can continue. So free kick for Canada. Princess Media, it's gonna be tough, you know. They have to fight for it, you know, because I still believe that you have to have the ball under control. In these games, you can't just go from front to back. That's the only thing I don't really like today from the Nigerian team. They can pass the ball better. First clearance there, a corner coming up for Nigeria, for Canada, I should say. And we are coming down to the nitty, the main part this at this point. Um, Lord for a reason, massive respect for the super chat says Nigeria to win 1-0. All right. Well, I think more goals might come in this game, you know. Leon over the ball. Leon puts it to the inside the and it's just 2 minutes extra time, guys. 2 minutes extra time. Apache said, "Am I the only one that thinks Jamaica is in the hardest group?" Um, I think this group might be as just as hard as Jamaica group, if not harder as well. Because look, today, so guys, it's half time. Half time, we're gonna just pull the stats up on the screen to show you. All right. Half time, both teams trying hard. Both teams trying hard. What I would say, it's a one team definitely showcasing that they have much more control over the ball, which is Canada. That was very clear. Even though Nigeria never pressed them enough, because when Nigeria did press them, they still buckled under that pressure as well. So Nigeria still left a lot in this first half to test from this Canadian team. But we have to give Nigeria their credit. They came out and posed the problems just as what we thought. You know, if they can just get control of the ball and play through the lines, them constant, I are consistent, I should say. I think they have the they look like the better team to score. Like if they get the opportunity, the forwards just look a little bit more stronger. Idema flicking over the left, flicking over the right. She don't look as convincing as the Nigerian forwards then. But Nigeria midfield and defensive line, they started too slow on the ball. So that might become a slight problem for Nigeria. But let's see. Let's see. Africans, I don't know. Whenever you want to join, you can join the conversation. Because
Okay.
you're here already because I had to whoop on the next thing to get you. All right. Yes. So what you made of the first half? Explain to me what you made of the first half.
I think there's a Nigeria's coach has to decide what he wants to do in terms of where he wants his team to sit. When they were sitting far back, they were giving Canada the opportunity to advance. The problem with Canada, I think, is they're a little bit too passive right now. But Nigeria grew into this game. I mean, by about 20 minutes into this half, this was an even game. And Nigeria had the better chances. Nigeria had the more dangerous chances. Nigeria has been using their pace out wide really to affect, again, like we said earlier, like turnover in the midfield and then transitioning from that. That's going to be really big in terms of who's going to have a foothold of this game. And at the beginning it was Canada, but then now Nigeria is starting to, when they advance that block, seeing it more mid, they were able to turn Canada over a bit, transition, and create some opportunities. So I think for them, he has to decide how he wants to play. I think if you're Nigeria, you're feeling fine. I think if you're Canada, you could argue maybe three players are playing well right now. And so just make some changes. You have to do something here. You have to make a change at half to insert something in.
You think you need to make more changes, or you think you need to be more compact rather than trying to space out too much, trying to draw them out, but be more compact and go like close them in to stifle them? Because I don't know. I'm just asking.
No, it's a fair question. I think it's almost, you have to be more compact, but you need more players to actually drive the play a little bit more. The only player who's doing that to a degree is Sinclair, and this is where they miss a player like Jesse Fleming, who would have taken some of those midfield passes and just drove towards the box to make defenders have to commit one way or the other. Canada is just too comfortable passing around to find the opportunity. When they turn them over in transition, right, there was the play where they turned over transition. Sinclair sent the ball over to Lawrence. Lawrence went in, put in a ball in, and weren't able to convert that. But that's there. But I think if you're Bev, you have to either add a little bit more pace on the wings, and that's where you have to decide, okay, do I take out a Deanne Rose or do I take off Adriana Leon? Or like you said, you can sit more compact and invite Nigeria to try to pass and see if you can get them into the type of game they were trying to get Canada into in the half. I think it's a fascinating conversation, but I think Canada has to make some changes here because I think that the way that they're playing, no one's playing well other than like three players. And I think you need a little bit more life. You need some players to take a little bit more initiative because Nigeria's going to have their transition opportunities, right? Unless they start winning those second balls, they're going to have their opportunities. And then it's going to be a question of who can convert, right? This still feels like a 2-1, 1-0 type of a game.
Okay.
I think there's at least...
All right, let me just read out the stats before we get back into it. So Nigeria definitely losing on the possession, but you can clearly see that that's their strategy to give up the possession because remember they don't have some of their players, but they do have some problematic players, which is the Anamono and the Ashola. We told you about those two players on the forward end, and definitely once they got their opportunity, they looked more threatening. So they had 7 shots, and Canada had 5 shots. and they had one shot on target, and they had three shots blocked, three shots apiece blocked. All right, yes, but their blocks were much more dangerous. So they got the better openings aside from the Sinclair chance that I thought that she should have gotten at least on target. She should have gotten that on
Agreed.
target. Yeah, because she was empty, no one marking her. And they missed a big
Mhm.
chance. I would say they missed two big chances so far in the game. Sinclair missed a solid chance. I wouldn't class it a big chance. But for you to have 30% possession, and we have to say slightly on the game, I think Canada is in more control of the game, in control in their own play. But I think
Mhm.
Nigeria looks a little bit more dangerous. I don't know how you
Agreed.
look at it. That's how I would look at it. Nigeria looks like the more dangerous team, but Canada looks more control in their play. So let me see if they
Mhm.
can get full control of the game, because that's how control football works. But they are Nigeria will always look like they have a threat to cause Canada something. And if Nigeria scores one, I don't see it look like Canada scoring two goals. It don't give me that feeling. So maybe they have to surprise me in the second half, because they're not giving me that
They
feeling.
would. But and that's the thing, right? And that's the thing I was saying earlier, right? The big question is where are the goals going to come from if you're Canada? And I think that's where you have to make a change to get some more goal scoring on. That's maybe an Evelyn Bien. That's maybe, but I think you actually need to make the change in the midfield because you need someone to drive the play a little bit more. Sinclair is only playing for probably another 15, max um, 25 minutes. You're going 60 or 70th minute. That's how much Sinclair is going to go. So is it Sophie Schmidt who's going to step in and do that? Is it Simia Ujo, who I don't mind seeing her come in, but I think Canada needs more in the midfield because they were winning the midfield at the beginning and then they started losing that. And once you started doing that, then that's when Nigeria's getting the ball
And
out
and
wide
and, and
and
look look
causing
at
a lot
look
of
look
trouble.
at this. You have Anamona on the field. You have
Mm-hmm.
Ashola on the field as two of the strikers. Them they still can go for Gift Monday. You know about her. The last time you saw her played
Yep, yep.
against New Zealand. She came on. She is a problem. Gift Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Esther could come on. Then you have Onyi Ochi Guinea could come on as well, and you have Imoran, which is as I thought she would have started, but I can't complain. I saw Plumtree looking solid at the left back side, but Imoran still gives me more going forward. So you have so much changes. So this team with the rest with Ajibade and those girls coming back, I think they have a seriously good team. And they are going to be a problem, people, because that's what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
I can't see Canada dispatched of them without their full strength team, this show me that Nigeria is a little bit better than what I was giving them credit for. They have played well, man. You know, Ajibade is
No, they
suspended.
have.
Yes, she's suspended. She should be back for the next game. You know, yeah. Go ahead, Africans. So I think if Nigeria scores first, they get something out of this game. If Nigeria scores first, they get something out of this game, because I don't know, they don't look like they're tiring, because they're comfortable in what they're doing so far. Because I'm kind of not putting them under so much pressure,
No,
and
they're
Canada
not.
don't
And I
seem
think
like they are scoring so much today.
no, and I do think there's a degree of Canada is playing very methodically, and I think they need to play with a little bit more purpose. I know if the fear is if they speed up too much, then they end up playing into Nigeria's hand. But I think they can't be this methodical because Nigeria is fine to just sit back there and say, okay, fine, do that. But this is where it goes back to the midfield. I think they do need a little bit more there. But I think Bev can make any number of changes and it'd be fine because there's not been many players who've been playing well.
Okay.
So ultimately, wherever she decides to make a change, I wouldn't necessarily blink twice at it.
All right, well, I'm gonna come straight back, because you had talked about set piece, and I thought you got enough set pieces to do something. But
Mhm.
let me just get this in and get a few comments in. Concacaf teams always in some hard groups, especially the smaller Concacaf teams. But I think this is the hardest group in the tournament, which is Australia, Canada, Nigeria, and Ireland. They're
Uh-huh.
all tough teams. All of them. Tough teams. Every single one of them. So I think this is maybe one of the hardest groups. I think this is the actual group of death because Ireland is a team that can beat anyone as well. And Nigeria can beat anyone as well on their day. And then you have Australia and Canada, two of the best teams in the world. You understand me? But it's tough. Australia on 3 points so far. And I'm telling you, even Australia on 3 points, I'm not sure if they are going through. That's what I've said before. And believe me, in my video, believe me, it might just come down to that. Because if we have a draw in this game, it's gonna be a dogfight for Australia to qualify because the next team is coming for 3 points.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just take a few comments. David says Canada is trying. Nigeria is not an easy team to win, but I think the first half Nigeria slightly shared it over Canada based on their
Uh-huh.
productivity on the forward end. Maybe their creativity between the three thirds was not the best, but definitely for the forward end. All right, so Africans, yes, the set plays them. You had enough corners, and I expected you to do more with the set plays them. So are you disappointed in the set plays them? Let me try and make sure I
Oh,
can get the
I'm
corners.
yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed just because we weren't able to get things consistently on the frame, right? If it's still 0-0, but the goalie makes a save on Sinclair, Idema's cross goes off, we're able to get some balls on the frame, but the goalie just gets them. It's different, but we're just not getting the ball on the frame. You gotta get shots to the net and then go from there. So because of that, I think it's a little bit unfortunate that for the set pieces we haven't been able to get anything going. I still think there's a chance. I mean, for as bad as Canada played to end the half, they were still in this game.
Mm-hmm.
But like I agree with you, their set pieces they have to do a little bit better job. But who are the players that you need to bring in? Right, you have your set piece players there. Sinclair's on the pitch. Heidema's on the pitch. Gilles is on the pitch. Right. So, what other set piece players are you going to use that are going to create those opportunities? The players you want on the pitch for that are there. Maybe you bring in a Simi Awujo for a little bit more height and see what they can do, or maybe a Sophie Schmidt just to add a little bit more fearlessness. But ultimately, I think right now, set pieces, I think that's the one thing I thought they would get a little bit better off, but they weren't able to do so. But hey, like we said, this was going to be a tight game regardless. I'm not walking into this disappointed because it's 0-0. Nigeria created their chances. Nigeria, honestly, if not for a good goal line clearance, will be up. So Canada, for all its possession, that's what Nigeria wants them to do. And like I said earlier, now it's about adjusting.
All right.
Bev, you see that Nigeria wants to give you that possession. How are you going to now actually maximize it? And then for Nigeria, it's how far do you want to sit back? If you sit back too deep, you invite it too much. But if you step up too much, you give up those diagonals to the fullbacks who are overlapping. So it's going to be a very interesting game of chess going to the second half in terms of what each team tries to adjust and do and work with.
All right, fair enough. Apache, yes, we know that you should not have two Concacaf teams in the same group, but they couldn't change it. They couldn't change it. And Panama, I think Apache, everyone says Panama gives us a chance to qualify. So, or are you complaining when people saying that they think that we can beat Panama? And that gives us a chance to strategize a way to qualify Apache. So I think I think you should be glad that we have two teams like that because I would have rather Panama than Ireland in my group. You understand me? I would have rather Panama than Nigeria or Panama than Australia or Panama rather than Canada, So it's fair, it's fair. Guys, make sure to smash the like button, share and subscribe. We have the second half coming. Let me know how you feeling? You think that Canada will get figure out what Nigeria doing and get the better of Nigeria, or you think that Nigeria will pull it off, or you think it's going to be a draw? We have a link right there. That's voting. We have 500 vote. 68% says Nigeria win. 24% says Canada win, and 8% says a draw. All right. Yes, so it's a little bit on the side of Nigeria getting the win. All right. And Nazi says I expected more from Canada, but a win is a win. All right, all right. Um, wow, okay. Well, it's tough, you know. Number one, guys, it all depends on how Canada comes out for the second half. But what would you say, going into this? You would be okay with a point, can Africans, being that you have players and you don't get settled in, you would have think a point would have been a disappointment.
I don't think it would be a disappointment because I think for both teams, if at least you come away with something, you don't feel like your next match you're out of it. But I think ultimately, if this game ends in a 0-0 draw, both teams will look back and say that should have been 3 versus 1 because both have had good chances. So I think for both sides, it's a conversation of okay, you're in this, but who's going to make that extra play to make sure that you get up to 3 versus with 1? And it looks like we have our first move coming in. Yep. So Chloe Lacasse coming in for Deanne Rose for Canada.
So
So
Deanne Rose came
you're
off.
essentially
All right, Deanne Rose
yes.
came off. All right, so sorry about that, guys. Remember, I'm like 30 seconds behind. So second
Mhm.
half up now, guys. Make sure to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Keep on subscribing to the channel, for the entire coverage. All right.
Indeed, indeed.
So you think Rose is a good change to take off?
I don't think Rose has the match fitness, but you're just adding more speed, pace. But now you're also adding an additional 9 up top who can kick in. So Lacasse is an inverted forward, and she could also track back because she has the pace to do so. So I think it's not a bad move. I think if there's a player that deserved, you could have argued she could have started
Mm-hmm.
and then gone from there. I would have rather tried that and know that you have a Lacasse still there. So I just this ref has been consistently bad, and the only thing I worry about is them being consistent.
All right. So,
So if
oh,
this is how the game's going to be played, this is how the game's going to be played.
okay. So that's a change for Canada. All right. So Rose came out. Definitely, she was struggling to create as well, and even tracking back, she had some problems with the size, of the players over that side. So I think Anamono and Ashola did a job over there, so it forced them to make a substitution. So that means that's good coming from Nigeria there. But definitely, the bigger
Indeed.
team is Canada, so you can't expect them to lay down. They're gonna come back very hard.
Yes.
All right. So Canada building up from the back again. No one really pressing there. Even in midfield, no one really pressing, at all.
There we go. There we go, Canada. Are we going to call the? No, we're not going to call the foul. Really? Okay.
All right.
This ref has been consistently bad.
Gone to VAR.
It's gone to VAR.
Flip inside. And
That should
Sinclair went
be
down, and it's going to be called a penalty. Recovered well there, and Canada coming back at it again, and Enadozi let it outside for a goal kick, but the referee points to the penalty spot. Yes, I thought she jumped, but it's still a contact, so it could call a penalty. All right, so Africans, I will see at the end of the thing, yeah.
yep, for sure.
All right. Okay, I think she called the penalty, but she's going over there. But I think it would stay, but she jumped. She jumped, so it looks a little bit soft. But I think they are going to give it as a penalty just the same. There, her foot is in the way, but she jumped, so it makes it a little bit softer. But I think it's a penalty. It's a little bit soft, but I think it's a penalty. I think it's a penalty. But why the girl is going the opposite direction? So why would you make jump in like that? So I think that is clumsy, man. And you gave away as something. I think it's a penalty. I think it's a penalty, people. You get me? That's That's poor to jump in like that. That's poor. So I think they're going to give a penalty. I would be shocked if it's not a penalty. So a penalty. Yeah, man. Yeah. That is very clumsy from her, very unnecessary. Sinclair was actually going the opposite direction. Ooh, what? Penalty? Missed? Wow. But Enadozi is one of the best keepers. So, yeah. So I guess it saves. Oh my God. They have to take off. They have to take off Sinclair off this video. But Enadozi is one of the best keepers in a guys around, so you can't really um beat Sinclair so much because when coming in they said she's one of the best keepers. Nigeria got away. Wow. Let me see how she took it. Let me see. I'm just seeing the penalty, guys. So oh, it was a good. It was not a good penalty, but it was not a bad penalty as well. It's a good save. I want to say it's a slightly a more good save because it went under her body and she closed her arm to keep it out. So it was a good save. I want to say it was a good save. I think it was a good save rather than a bad penalty kick. It was a good save. She put it over there. Yes, it was a good save. It was a good save. Good save. Good save. All right. Yeah, man. It was a good save. So Canada survives. Yes. So, you mean Nigeria survives, even though I thought it was an unnecessary, very poor decision from that player. Very poor decision. And Ardega ain't having the best game as well, so maybe that might even influence her coming off the pitch. Well, looks like people will be calling for Sinclair to come off. No, I think it was a penalty. It was a penalty call. I think we can't complain about the penalty call because when you do something like that, it makes no sense. It makes no logical sense. All right. So Canada building up from the back. All right. So they pretty much have three around at the back now. Try to secure. All right. We're recovered. Buchanan. Quinn works it inside. Good 1-2 here from Canada coming down the right hand side. But a lot of bodies there for Nigeria. Good 1-2 again from Canada. Let's see. Wonderful recovery. And then Canada, a poor pass here from Nigeria to start the counter. Hold on to the ball. All right, Canada coming back on the attack. Through pass here from Canada. Lift it over the top. Nope. Played it out wide to the left. Just try to whip it inside and cleared by Nigeria. And it's going to be going out for a throw-in. Big up yourself, Charles Brummer. How you doing? Said good save, bad penalty call. Too weak, but good save still. Lord God. Good save. She looks nervous. Nigeria winning this for sure. Nigeria breaking. Good last-ditch tackle. Good last-ditch tackle. Ooh. Whipping cross here. And Canada breaking now. Let's see. 1-2. And this is the late slide. Could be a yellow. Yes. And it is a yellow. So a yellow for Demi Hen. Demi Hen got a yellow. you had Leon coming in. No, it looks like it was Idema. It was Idema. She took out right there. Don't call goal if the goal does not score. It's a free kick coming up for Nigeria, for Canada at this point, at least for me. So don't call goal if it does not score. All right, to miss the stream up. So we have Leon over the ball, whips it in. This is a good cross to the far post and good not bad defending, not the best defending from Nigeria. To be honest, but the ball dropped in a perfect position, so they could use their body to guide it out, and it went out for a throw-in for no, they said it's a throw-in for Canada. All right, poor throw-in there from Canada, and Nigeria cleared their lines, won the first ball, tried to link up the play, and won the throw-in up the pitch. So this could release Nigeria up the pitch a little. I think a goal coming in this game, guys. Somebody will be crying today. A goal coming in this game. 55 minutes we are in at this point. Still 0-0. Throw in here, good turn here from Nigeria. Acres of space, the true pass is on, but what a block. What a block there from Canada. If they make the mistake and get that through, Canada done. And that's a free kick for Canada. A free kick for Canada. No, why you kick the ball on the player? You will get a card, man. Don't give them any opportunity to give you a card. Buchanan goes over the top. First ball. Alozi cleared. Second ball as well. And they call a free kick. They call a free kick. So a free kick coming here for Canada. Jesus God. Oh Lord. Let me avoid it because Mr. Jason might be in the chat saying that it's a good call from the referee. So let me leave it alone, you know. So Leon over the ball over the left hand side. Jesus. But Alozi, she couldn't do anything better there. She went for the first challenge and won the second one as well. You understand me? Yes, I think that is perfectly fine. Alright, so the free kick coming up here. Leon whips it into the far post. Alright, to the near post. And that was not a good free kick. So it will be goal kick Nigeria. The game is definitely eating up. Let that goalkeeper saving of the penalty be a lesson to all upcoming Jamaican goalkeeper, schoolgirl. Okay. Yeah, but she's one of the best goalkeepers, you know. Period. You get me, George Smith? That was one of the strengths coming in for their team. Okay. Oh, okay. You say the opposite. Oh, Lord. All right, through in here, coming for Nigeria. Ashola on the ball, try to push it around. Good strength from Ashola. And don't call any foul. Continue to fight. Yes, continue. Good press here from Ashola. Right, clearance there from Canada. All right, Canada on the ball. Good hold up from Canada. Tried to go through two of them and defended well there from Nigeria. Throwing on the halfway line for Canada. Tough game. Big up yourself, Andrew55. Massive respect, guys. Please smash the like button, share and subscribe. All right, thank you very much, float management. I'm on the 58 minutes as well. At least I got to watch the game, and I get people to watch the game, float management. So next time, since you have the faster internet and the faster time, you put it in the Discord so I can watch yours. All right? All right, wonderful recovery. Oh my God, a poor pass there from Nigeria, and they have to resort to a last-ditch challenge. Oh my God. Then you have wonderful all up here. She's on the ball. Played wide. All right, so Nigeria coming down the left hand side. Let's see. Over dribble. Yeah, over dribble. Oh God, man. What type of poor, unnecessary over dribble there. Oh my God, man. Oh God. Plumtree have a throw in here. Let's see. Short throwing, put it inside the box. It got inside the box. Good all up here from Nigeria, and she brought her down. Leon brought her down, and that's a foul in the referee. Oh my, that's a foul in the referee. Last ditch challenge. That's a foul referee, man. Come on, man. All right, so Canada coming down. Canada coming down the next side. So that's not a foul, you know. According to me, it's not a foul, you know. Okay, they're gonna stop it. They're gonna stop it. They're gonna stop it. For a head injury. Oh, Anamoni is down. Yo, jeez, yo. Oh my God, yo. This referee is a thief, you know, man. The girl literally have her two hand dragging down the girl, and it's not a foul, you know. What is wrong with this ref, man? What more a foul could be? Where is Jason now when you see these things? Oh my God, man. This is rough, you know, man. So Nigeria playing the referee as well, you know. Wow. A girl has her two hands dragging down the player, and you're going to tell me that you're right there and you never saw that. You never saw that. Yeah, man, Apache, man. I watch enough tournaments, and the officiating is so biased, you know. All right, so okay. VAR never checked nothing because she never blowed for a whistle or anything, and they never told her to go back there. And I love the fact that they showed the actual replay. JCA couldn't said nothing else because if you say it was not a foul, yeah, that's where we know that you are the most biased person on planet Earth. All right, so you have Buchanan trying to come up. Buchanan split a pass there, but he split our player as well, and it's a throw in for Nigeria. All right, so I think a 1-1, a 0-0 would be good for both teams, you know, keep themselves alive. Nigeria better score clear goals because all 50-50 challenge will call against them. Yeah, I think it has to be a clear goal, winning something and coming off. Like a clear run past two players. Anything close to the offside, they're gonna give it to the opposing team. All right, wonderful pass here from Canada, but the through pass was not good. Alozi cleared their lines and won a goal kick from it. Alozi definitely recovering well. She's proving that she's a quality player. I hope Nigeria find two goals. I don't think two goals, maybe one from this point. All right, a substitution coming for Canada. So what's up with Nigeria? Be innovative, man. Be innovative. Make a change, man. Take off Ardega. It's almost midnight in Canada. Okay, well, it's literally 6 o'clock in the morning for me. Our wonderful break here coming for Canada. Put it to the right hand side. Let's see. Good space for Canada. She's inside the box. And she over dribbled there. And Quinn is on the ball. Wonderful decision here from Quinn. Tried to get it to her player right there. But Nigeria won it back and got taken out as well. And they, okay, damn. They call a throw in. No foul. Oh my God, this referee. Yes, the left back Plumtree. Plumtree is having a good game. Leon getting substituted, guys. Leon getting substituted. Leon was okay. She was okay. She was one of the better player. Getting something. So I'm surprised that she came off and Christine Sinclair still on the field. You like Idema? Yeah, Idema is a good player. Long throw in here for Nigeria. Good all up play. Nigeria gets into behind. Nigeria gets into. Oh my God! Why you pass the ball? The strength killing Canada, guys. I'm telling you, Nigeria's strength is killing Canada, man. When they are on that one-on-one run, but Canada coming straight back. Let's see if she can get on inside. No, and it was outside. I think it should be a goal kick. Idema, good work there from Idema. Wow. This game, both of them pushing for the win, guys. Both of them pushing for the win. Guys, let me know if I've reached my target of 150 likes. Just 150 likes I wanted on this video. I've already passed my subscriber count by around 50. Massive respect. But definitely get the likes up on the video. Clearance here from Ennadozie, but a poor clearance. I have to say, and Ennadozie's clearance is today poor. And a strike coming here from Canada was blocked. First ball won by Canada, second ball won by Canada. Canada in behind, and Ennadozie claimed it very easy. All right, good positioning from her. But I think Ennadozie need to do better with her clearances in order to make it better for her. Yes, the referee not on Nigeria's side at all. Okay, guys, we have not hit 150 likes, so please do hit the like button. A wonderful first ball one here from Nigeria. Nigeria can try to keep it on the right hand side. Good spacing, and Ashola got it cleared off her foot, and now we have a throw in, so they can try and get it inside the box. The red crossing, it's okay, red crossing. I don't have a better time on my side. I think we have exactly what we have right here. Throw in here for Canada. Hear me, for Nigeria. Short pass here. Alozie on the ball. Got two. Oh, and then now Canada. Good hold up here from Canada. They're no foul. Oh wow, that one went against Canada. All right, Nigeria got it, but a poor pass from Nigeria straight back to Canada, and a poor pass from Canada goes straight back to Nigeria. Nigeria go for a long ball, and it looks like it's TPN that took that shot. Yeah. She likes those long shots. Yeah. Bad shot there. So now you have Canada. We're clear. We're closing on to the 70-minute mark. Still 0-0. So anyone gets a goal, win this one. Where you're watching it, Red Crossing, on the same site as myself. Good break here, coming for Canada. Alozie brought her down. Think they're gonna call a foul. This girl Alozie, she definitely fighting in this game. A next clearance came from her. Oh, you're watching it on Fox, but I'm watching it directly from my phone, so that's the reason. Nazi says, I think wishing for is too much. Okay, no. I think you can get a win as well. Alright, let's see. Clearance again from Nigeria. Poor clearance. Gave it straight back to Canada. Who's this Idema? Tried to get it across, but nothing. Hard work from Idema as well. She puts in a good shift today. Then Nadozi down are feeling a little pain. And this is going to be big if she can't stay on the pitch. They're going to look at her to see if everything is okay. But she's definitely needed. Just her kicking today was not on point. But maybe because she have that knee problem. So that's why her kicking might be giving her some problems. So another substitution for Canada again. Okay, Mad Vibes. The ref is legit the worst. Okay. I'm still waiting for him to make a substitution. I don't know how much more substitution. I don't know how much more substitution Canada will be making before he makes a substitution. Oh, we have Sinclair coming off. But maybe he's saying that he does not want to disrupt anything, you know? Canada must be in panic mood. I think they knew that this is a good team. They knew that. So Canada trying to get everything going. Intensity. Yes, Sinclair is off. Nadozi tried to kick it. This one reaches the halfway line. First ball goes to Canada. Second ball goes to Nigeria. Wonderful. Nigeria beats one. Oh, couldn't be the second one. And Canada retrieved the ball. And Canada will be billing from the halfway line. Finally, a substitution coming here from Nigeria. Canada building through midfield. Good pass there from Canada. Whips it on the penalty spot. Good block. They're asking for a penalty, but nothing called. Kanu is coming on. Yeah, I think that's a good one as well. Yeah, he just made a change. Kanu will offer something as well. Is it Monday? Monday will definitely offer something as well. That can't be a penalty. That can't be a penalty, ID man. Can't be looking for that. Alright, so Ardega coming off. Clearly, she was definitely not one of the best players, to be honest. So that is something that we expected. So now you have more strength in the team. More strength added in the team, more physical battle. Anytime you get it up there, you're gonna have a problem. Good, yeah, that's a good change. That's a good change. I think Canada in real trouble. Alright, so Canada coming down the left-hand side. Right-hand side, I should say. Good cut in here. Let's see, put it inside. Oh, she definitely waited too long. Clearance from Nigeria. And this should be a throw-in for Canada. Why Nigeria coach waited so long? But remember, he's thinking of a tournament. And maybe he thought that Canada might be the hardest team for him in this group. All right. Good claim there from Ennadozi. Let's see what she's gonna do now. We are up to 74 minutes in the game. Still 0-0. As we said at the start, you will take a point off Canada because Canada is one of the best teams in the tournament. Clearance here from Nigeria. 1-2 from Nigeria. Oh my dears, Canada, a yellow card here for Canada. All right, the pressure is intense. The pressure is intense. Ashley Lawrence, a yellow card. Ashley Lawrence. Um, this sub might just win it for Nigeria. Ashley Lawrence, yellow card. And a dangerous free kick coming here for the big oversized Nigerians. So let's see if they can just put one on the keeper, cause some problems with the keeper. The keeper is poor. So fight with her inside the box. Put it back in there every single time. All right, free kick comes. First post cleared by. Oh, what a block! Oh, a second chance, third chance. Keeper came cleared, and the next corner coming for Canada. Canada begging for a corner. But Canada on set plays today does not look good at all. Maybe it's just the size of the Nigerians causing the problem. They gave a foul throw to Canada. Oh my God. Oh my God, this referee. It's coming down to the wire, guys. Second, oh, keeper came. Keeper hands working. All right, Nigeria puts it over to the back post. Cleared against from Canada. All right. Canada survived. Nigeria won the second ball. Nigeria put it back into the box. That's a poor clearance there from Nigeria. And Canada survived. Canada survived. Might be dangerous for Nigeria. Oh, the ball slipped out of the girl's hand. Oh my God. Canada smoking down the right hand side. All right, good recovery there from Nigeria. Good fight there from Canada. And a throw in even deeper in the half. Why they don't put it directly in the box? Nigeria need give themselves more space on the corner. They are too bundled. Okay, that's from Red Crossing. A 1-2 here from Canada. Good spacing from Canada. Why you keep trying to run into traffic? Good 1-2 there. But yeah, try to close it down too much, man. Canada causing them own problems, people. Canada causing their own problems. Jesus, going All right, Canada free kick cleared. Nigeria goes back to Canada. Canada tried to keep it cute to get over left hand side. I think that's a poor ball. Forced herself in a position. Canada worked it centrally. And the next poor pass here from Canada goes out for a throw-in. Nigeria. I think Canada best just look for a point out of this, guys, because they might just go home with none. Or Nigeria might just go home with none. One of the two. Over the top here, Nigeria in between. Oh, the bounce was just a little bit off. And Canada starts to play very fast with Nigeria not really in position. Coming down the right hand side, the left hand side I should say. Alozi got beaten but recovered well at the back there from Nigeria. Nigeria tried to clear their lines. Good 1-2 here. Good hold up. Oh, hold the ball. T-Pin plays it wide. Nigeria beats one. Alozi that's worked inside. Oh, it's Kanu. Because they didn't drink their Milo. No, man, you have to give it respect, man. I told you guys that this group is the group of death. This is actually the group of death of the tournament. All right, Canada attacking now through midfield. Left. Nigeria looking more dangerous, you know. Canada tried to get it centrally, cleared by Nigeria. First ball goes to Nigeria. Nigeria could be on the counter. Let's see the space. All right, good break here. Let's see if Nigeria could turn it on. She's going to go long over the top, flick on. Oh, it was an offside position. It was an offside position. Offside position. This should be inside the goal, and she still missed it. So, it's not like she put it in the back of the net. It was offside, right? It was offside. Yeah, it was offside. It's a good call. And it was a good tackle as well from Quinn. It was a last-ditch tackle from Quinn. And Canada coming inside the box. No, Canada, oh, the ball almost got to the penalty spot. And Canada still trying to force it. Got picked off by Nigeria. Nigeria could come forward. Let's see. TPing slow on the ball. Forced it to the right-hand side. Yes, thank you very much. Next stream I will try to be closer to level, all right? All right, first ball clear. Alozi will be throwing it in. So we're 81 minutes in the game, almost 82. We need more energy. Bring in yeah. Aparnozi, yeah. That's what I was asking for early on. But maybe he's saving his substitutions because remember, Australia does not have Sam Kerr. An exchange coming in for Canada. Grosso coming off. Let me see who was subbed in. Kanu came on. So Akana coming here for Nigeria. Let's see. In a dangerous spot, clear, keeper clear, inside the box, block. Okay, they call a foul. There. Oh my days. Eddie Bomi, thanks. No problem, man. We will always be here, man. They call a foul inside the box there. Oh my God. Canada is all over the place, people. My goodness. All right, so we have Esther coming on. Esther coming on for the final minutes. Yeah, people. This officiating, I think this is one of the worst officiating I saw throughout the tournament so far. All right, 1-2 year cleared by Nigeria. Nigeria on the ball, TP and breaking. Let's see. TP and back to Alozi hold up to the ball too long. And a turn here for Canada. Canada tried to get a shot off. It was blocked. And that's us. Alozi poor decision making there. Almost gave up. Oh my God, man. Canada does not look good in this game, to be honest. Let's see if Esther could add something too. If Canada steal this in the end, I'm telling you, man. Jesus God. Over the top here. First ball clear by Buchanan. Which had a good game, to be honest. And Nigeria on the ball beats one. Oh, please come back different for the next game, you know, man. Can't come back on. Canada coming down the right hand side. Acres of space. Can whip it inside to the far post. Alozi deflected it back to Enadozi at this point. Killed some time. Throw a good throw. That was a good throw from Enadozi. I think she needed to start throwing the ball out. But Canada coming straight back at Nigeria. Clearance again. So another corner here for Nigeria. Feel like something special coming in. Oh my God. Get it under control for at least 4 minutes, please. First ball, far post, and Enadozi claimed it. Have to fight for this 5-6 minutes. First ball went to Canada. Second ball, Nigeria. Nigeria hold up to the ball. Let's see. Play it wide. Plumtree. Wonderful work. Worked it back in midfield. Good 1-2 here. Much better. That's the best sequence of passes there from Nigeria. 1-2 year play to outside back. What a save there from Buchanan. What a save. What a save from Buchanan there. My goodness. Paper plate. No, I'm not sleeping. Remember, this game was by design. We weren't going to miss this game. All right? This game lived up to the hype. Nigeria won it back in midfield. Let's see. Tried to start a fast counter, but a poor pass. Goes back to Canada. Poor pass from Canada goes back to Nigeria. Nigeria tried to hold up it after the first pass. Pushed it back to defense. And that's a foul. Referee, they said no. Continue Canada. And it's a half side as well. Okay. Luckily she slid outside. But that was a foul. this referee is so bad. Yes, it's a foul, red crossing. It is a foul. I just want this game to finish, man. Referee, oh my days. Let me open this so I can just do a 10 minutes so African can just say his piece, and then I go to my bed. Tomorrow guys, we are gonna try and do the USA tomorrow. Good defending there from Nigeria. But a poor pass from Nigeria. Give it back to Canada. Canada has the back post. And it's good good defending from Alozi for this should be a goal kick, right? It went back off the forward. Alright, so that is good. Alright, so let me glasses with unbiased lens. Of course I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep. I'm home today, man. I'm home today. So I'm gonna sleep. A break coming here for Canada. Let's see. Works it through midfield. And yes, Canada coming to the final third. Let's see what they could offer. See if they could cause some problems. Whips it in to the far post, and they got the flick on, but it was too harsh. Ashola, in for Ashola. Okay, thank you, Victor George. Yes, guys, please do smash a like button. Please do smash a like button, and please do subscribe to the channel. All right, we are aiming for 10,000. We have done good today, more than what we expected. So I'm grateful. Yeah, but you still can smash the like button if you want. Share and subscribe. Ashola did her job. She did her job. She was definitely pressing when it's necessary. But the system that they worked with today was not a pressing system. Yeah, today and now they're trying to get 5 in midfield to see if they can control the play a little bit more. They're trying to get 5 in midfield to control the play a little bit more. We have 8 minutes extra time. 8 minutes extra time. Well, let's yeah, they're trying. They're trying their best, but this might backfire on Canada. Canada might concede in the 8 minutes. Oh, look what! Oh, wow, wow, wow. No card. Well, these performances, telling Jamaica that Jamaica make sure to turn up and put in a good performance, So you see, you can just fight hard. You get me? I saw Jamaica came out and lay down against Canada, and Canada beat up Jamaica. So make sure Jamaica don't let you down. Go out and fight hard. Anything is possible. We saw New Zealand get 3 points. Nigeria fighting hard here. Even though, good break here coming for Canada. Let's see if they can get it across. Oh, what a last-ditch challenge. And Nigeria coming at Canada now. Let's see. 1-2. She can. Oh, almost. So we are just 3 minutes in. Just 3 minutes in. So we still have 5 more minutes to go. Canada coming down the right-hand side. More bodies in midfield for Nigeria. But Canada still found space. Coming centrally. Good through pass. Right hand side available. She's going to whip it inside. All right, what a last ditch clearance again. And this is a good break, but over dribble there. Over dribble there. Come on, man. Try and pass the ball, man. And Canada coming back after a good opportunity for Nigeria. Nigeria should be kicking themselves. What a tackle in the end. Let's see on the next poor pass right behind it. And this is a throw-in here for Canada. Put it up there. Put it up there. Show them something. I don't know, you know. I don't know. Some confusion causing in the latter stage. All right. They need to get a shot on target. They need to get it over into Canada's box. Okay, you can't lose it from here. Canada whipped in across. Or flick. Oh, good defending there. Push it. Two come in. Okay, just put it longer so she can run off it. All right, clearance here from Nigeria again. All right, it's closing down to 2 minutes. So Nigeria need to get it into Canada's half, deep into Canada's half, and try and create something. I think both of them still playing for the 3 points, and that is a problem. So both of them believe that they can beat each other. What? Canada
Hey, this ref has been terrible. This ref has been terrible both sides. Okay? I know it seems like it's favoring Canada sometimes, but this ref has been terrible. But they've been terribly consistent, so I accept it.
So what they're going to give a penalty?
Oh my goodness.
So,
I don't want this. I don't want this. JD, I don't want this, but I'll take it. A possible red card? What are they? Oh. If they here's a problem. Oh, that you gotta call that. That looks like it should be.
But surprising, you know, Canada make tackles like no, no. That will stay as a red card.
Yeah. Yeah, because like the one that
Yeah, but
Yen had on the other one was way more incidental. Look, I
yeah,
don't disagree with people who are going to complain about it. I don't disagree with it, but that one is a lot more direct. The other one, it's not even like the player was looking. That
yeah.
one they went in late, so unfortunately, that's just it. So now we have 2 minutes to score a goal, one man down. And knowing Canada, we will just miss the frame.
Yeah, but to be honest, oh Lord. All right, so seconds left in the game to see if Nigeria can see it out. And Canada trying to push everything to it. The referee trying to give Canada a penalty as well. Everything trying to go Canada's way.
And with all that help, JD, what does it get us? 1
What a
point.
clearance here. Canada trying to push it forward, and this is way over the time. The time is done. 8+ minutes going into 9 minutes to 10 minutes. Flick on Canada at the back post. Clearance again from Nigeria. Blow the damn game off, ref. Blow the game off, ref. It's 12 minutes. Good lord. Ref. Don't finish the game, ref. Ooh, that is dangerous, you know. That is dangerous from end of those, you know. And they brought her down again, and it could be a penalty. Oh, inside the box again. Oh my God, I can't manage this.
Nigeria is living the life of the risky one. So
All right. Oh Lord, we survive. Survive. Yes. Yeah, referee. Oh my God. Oh Lord. I think it's a great point. A great point. Great point for Nigeria. Oh Lord. All right, so Africans,
we
we
did
have
say
we,
that.
we have 5 minutes
Yeah.
to go. 5 minutes to go because obviously it's night. It's morning, 6:30 in the morning. So 5 minutes to go. Oh
Hmm.
my God, guys, everything happened in this game. Everything. The referee is terrible. The referee is terrible, but I will take that point. I said 2-2 draw, you know, but I got the 0-0 draw. I will take it. All right. Yes, so Africans, give your fast breakdown. I know we're gonna come back tomorrow. When we have
Yeah.
not tomorrow, later we will come back. All
Yeah.
right.
Later. Yeah. Later. Mhm.
So what
I
are you
think.
satisfied with this? Are you saying no? It's 2 points drop.
Well, it's clearly 2 points dropped. Both teams had clear chances to score and put this game away. Right. Nigeria had the open net that was cleared off the line. Canada had the penalty that was saved. Canada had most of the possession. Nigeria was fine with that. And I think that the main problem that you have here is as the game progressed, um, the lack of scoring for Canada was less about not having players who can score. It was more about players who weren't willing to take those chances. This team was a little bit too passive, and they didn't. I don't think they had the. Um, this team needs to be a little bit greedier in that sense. I think they need to put more balls on frame in that sense. I think that's where they lacked in putting this game away or having a chance to do it. Nigeria had chances, but as the game wore on, Nigeria was just fine with sitting back and trying to switch it up and get players to move in. I think this is Canada will feel this is more of a missed opportunity for them because they had the penalty, right? But ultimately, I think if you're Bev or if you're a Canadian fan, you have to start looking at the team and saying, okay, can we get more? How much can we push out of this team for things? Can you play Nichelle Prince a half? Because in her 10 minutes, she looked more lively than Deanne Rose did in a whole half. Lacasse and Bien looked more dangerous in their limited time than Heidema did throughout the game. I'm not opposed to full sale changes. I think Nigeria played their strategy well. They got their point. They are still alive. They have Australia next. They can't drop a point to Australia.
I think Canada, Australia don't fear me. I think people, as I've said, I think Nigeria going through, and I'm backing Nigeria to go through now.
And,
I,
no, that's fine, but they can't drop a point to them because Ireland is like a Nigeria, but they'll give you no flow in the game.
yeah, but I
They will
think,
just put you down.
oh, all right, fair enough, fair enough. But what I saw, both teams, I think these are the two teams I actually picked going through. And I am a little bit disappointed in the forward threat for Canada, but I think they're going to be better, and I think we don't give Nigeria enough credit. Nigeria's
No,
size and speed to recovery gave them a lot of problems. I think Canada looks better against Australia, and then you realize how good Nigeria is. I think it's Nigeria recovery speed and strength cause Canada all sorts of problem. All right, so I think they're going to look better with against the other teams. But Nigeria looks like they are here to stay. It looks like Nigeria will get something. I think this point is good. So guys, what we're going to do later, we will come back at you. Very tired. It's already 6:33 in the morning. I have to get some sleep to recharge my battery. All right, yes man. So Africans, thanks yet again for the massive support. Everyone that came in the chat and give their support, thanks very much yet again. Everyone that subscribed, yeah. And guys, please go over to Africans and definitely subscribe over there. His link will be in the description. All right, it's 12:33 a.m. Yes, it's 6:33 in the morning for me. All right, everyone stayed up. JD, it's kind of disappointed our strikes didn't punish Canada. JD, what did you think of our coach? Well, I'm gonna and Nazi tomorrow. We're gonna chop it up. We said we're gonna be here to cover the whole tournament, but I have to get some sleep. And once we done, everything is done. All right. Yes. So later we will be back to break it down properly. So yes. So people, take care and have a nice day and stay safe. Join us later. We are going to do the breakdown as everything. So please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe on your way out. Peace out, guys.